There we go. Get the announcement out. Ping everybody and piss off 34,000 people on my Discord.
Hell yeah.
Good.
Every time.
Damn, 34,000.
Yeah, it's annoying. It was 20,000 last year, and it's grown 14,000.
Yeah, but anytime you see that notification that says "Warning, you're about to ping," you know it's a good time.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
All right.
All my friends.
Camera's working. Camera's very off.
Here, I'm gonna take my plate to the other room.
Okay. Oh, camera colors are also wrong because I didn't update the. There we go. A second. Maybe.
All right.
Is it? Oh wait, there it goes.
Hey, Rage. Whenever we do D&D stuff, I should swap the gun in the background of mine and just swap it with a sword like you.
Okay.
You should.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got a short sword and a long sword.
Yeah. I don't really.
Right, my
I
sword.
have.
I have a hat.
I don't think I have one.
Hey, Grunt.
Yeah.
I'll
Hold
show
on,
you
I
my
got
body armor.
I got a sword. Don't worry.
I have
It's a
two
kitchen.
more of my
It's a
swords.
kitchen knife, but like that.
I have a sword. It's a kitchen knife, but.
All right, there you go. I have a kitchen knife up there. So
Hey, here's my
that's D&D.
Grunt, here's my body armor for the day.
Yo, GRC, how's it going?
Yeah, wear that during the whole session. I want to see that.
We're the
How long-
immersion.
Immersion,
can
I'm
I
wearing
ask?
full plate armor. There's a difference.
Both of you guys served, right?
Yeah.
Can I ask you a question that's like really weird that you might not have ever been asked? How long before you answer? Because it's not offensive. You've probably never been asked this before. How long does it take you to go from 0 to fully equipped to roll out the door for combat?
Not fireman style or fireman
Wait,
style.
How many
Are you
seconds
talking
or
about-
minutes? If you were like, if you were,
on the situation. So like if I'm in the 82nd and I'm so stateside, we have to like dish out.
I mean, like literally, this is all hypothetical. If you literally were somehow somewhere that you were not like set for battle and you had to put your armor on, how long would it take?
15 minutes.
Okay.
But I mean,
That's
Ellie, that's new
While you're
rules.
in
Canon,
the
15
military?
minutes.
everyone
Well,
has their body armor with them in place, so that's
Yeah.
Yeah, I
While
mean,
you're in
you
the
wouldn't be.
military?
like you're holding on to it. Like, I
That's
can put
that's
that
what I
in
figured.
my
You're not like.
carry-on and grab my gun and be done in like a minute. Get ready to
Okay,
fly.
so here's the reason I ask. I'll give you guys the reason why. Because in D&D, the rule set says that it takes about 10 minutes to put on full armor, and I was curious to think, like, you know, some
It's
people would argue.
medieval
'cause
armor,
imagine.
you know. Yeah.
Well, yeah, exactly. That makes sense.
If I,
Go ahead, stop talking.
Even
I
more
was-
buckles, you know?
if I was
Yeah.
knocked out in my sleeping bag, I'm talking
Yeah.
about.
That's what I want to know. If you were long
toesies
resting,
curled.
yeah, if you're on your long rest.
Boots are in the sleeping bag.
Yeah, if
as
you're
well, because
just
I need to keep
waking
them
up, it's a
warm.
little, yeah.
And I'm waking up and I'm struggling to get the fucking little zipper on the top because I can't see it. So I'm doing this. That would take me about like roughly 5 to 10 minutes, I would say.
Okay.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
I like
Sorry,
that.
was
I
that-
like that. You
What was
guys have verified and given me some good realism to the rule set of my fantasy game. So thank
It
you.
would be fun. What would be funny is like
Well-
during the session, like we just slowly gear up more and more. Like, it's just like,
It's like, boom,
It's like-
grab the rucksack.
Hold on, Eli. I'm putting on my plate armor. Run
I
to
was
the
like, that's the end of the session, and all you see is like, all right, I'll see you after I get back from
fucking-
Afghanistan.
A fucking helldiver over there.
Oh my
Um,
god.
No,
Fucking Master
so-
Chief just sitting in the corner.
It's okay, don't
Like-
worry. I have my sword, so we're good.
So it's cool to think though. Last thing I'll say to that is it's cool to think that that's heavy armor. Where if I like go to Renaissance Fair and put on quote unquote
Yeah,
light
I'm
armor,
taking
where it's
some-
just
I'm taking some
pouches
here.
and a sword quote unquote, or like an
Mhm.
armament, it's like comparable. It's like 5 to 10 minutes.
Do you
so it
own a
doesn't matter.
Gambison jump?
No, I don't go like full armor. That's what I mean is I would be literally wearing just fabrics and leather at most, and it
Do you-
still takes me 5 to 10 minutes to get like even a gauntlet. Like, you know, just tying up a gauntlet equivalently is not an easy thing to do without help.
Plate armor takes so long to put on.
Ugh, I want
exactly.
plate so
armor
bad.
Takes at most 5 minutes if you have a squire.
What happened?
Exactly.
I have a
it's just
squire
high-
named Reginald. He's in my
It's just-
pocket. He's in the pocket
the-
dimension. And
Yeah,
I
what
can
was
roll
that?
him out when I need to put my armor on and off.
Don't, Ellie, please don't punish us if you roll it easier. But I know you wouldn't. But like the reason I ask is because the classic rule said I think in 5e, but pre 2024 is it takes 10 minutes to go from long resting to putting on your
Oh,
heavy
okay, well, that's
armor to
cool.
operate.
Yeah.
Or taking it off and putting it back on.
Well,
So
yeah,
that was the
it's
source of my
because
inquiry.
Right.
when you put on heavy plate, you first gotta put on
Oh,
your
there you go.
gambeson.
Yeah.
Then you put on your chain underneath, which protects you from, stabs that miss the little folds of armor. I can't recall the name
Actually,
right now.
the chain goes on before the game. So
Before the gambeson got it. And then you put on your plate, and that's like a fuck ton of straps.
Right. Which I'm assuming you
it's
can.
9 straps for the chest piece, 3 for the arm bracers, 0 for the gloves.
So we can all agree that D&D giving us 10
for
minutes is
shoulders.
quite gracious for an individual to put
Yeah.
on that much. Like,
Sure.
I'm down.
Yeah,
with-
from
Okay.
waking up from bed, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. That's like super gracious of.
Well, I
the
don't.
rule
I don't
set
think the
to say
rule in
that.
D&D takes waking up from bed into account. It's just sort of a general
Yeah.
putting on,
Right.
taking
the
off
problem,
armor. So.
the problem
Yeah.
with like timing this, right, is it's actually impossible to put full plate on
Out.
by yourself.
Right.
Oh, my
Well,
camera
this-
reset. Why
This
would you
rolls
do
back
that?
to like the first day or whatever when you would at one point consider taking your plate off to not be affected by the
Oh, I know
magnet
why.
dragon, and I was like kind of inquiring then, and this kind of concludes that in my mind. I get closure here to ask if it's still modern day. It takes about it would be the same amount of time to like.
There we go.
Not that you'd have a similar situation.
Need that.
I gotta
zoomed
take all my
in.
mags off because this metal dragon is gonna take them away.
That would be funny.
Oh God, what did I do?
You go to
now?
reload and
Look
all
on
the
you,
bullets
all
start
my
flying
rounds
out
are
of it.
plastic
The white
because
balance
of
weight.
Magneto theory.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
So
Oh,
the
my
real
white
version is the
balance.
same thing.
Ah!
Hey, you guys want to see my Mona Lisa, by the way?
Yeah,
Sure.
I do.
Huh?
I'm gonna grab my water and I'll be ready to rock and
It's
roll.
my Mona Lisa.
Oh.
is dope.
I'm not
Oh,
gonna lie,
sure.
when you said wanna see my Mona Lisa, I was half expecting to see your like attempt at a Mona Lisa.
Oh, that would have been a funnier. That would have been way funnier. But yeah.
I'm not gonna
You
lie,
just
I
pull
thought
out
he named
and-
his gun Mona Lisa, and that's what I was like.
Yo, Wolf. Self 15 HP is crazy. Shut up, Wolf. All right, don't make fun of my health.
Hey, listen.
I'ma
Shiv,
paint you
it's
like
okay,
Kurt
you know, if you
Cobain
fall from
painted
like
the
20
ceiling.
feet, you fall over.
Wow,
It's okay.
dude.
We're pulling out.
The blue dragon scaled dice today. That's what we're gonna go with. So
I have
the
a
super
new set
metal
of die.
ones.
I
That's exciting.
don't have any die.
I also figured out how to get the Discord webcams up on my stream. So
Oh, I need to get the. I can get my profile
I
up.
would
Yeah.
put on my webcam, but my hair is not. It's
yeah,
puffed today.
Don't flash anybody or
Yeah,
anything.
yeah,
So
more
I have
rack
these
in
really
this
cool die
bitch.
that Cran has already seen, but they're liquid core. You can't really see them because of the die. And they have the Eye of Sauron that moves freely inside of them.
That's cool as fuck.
Yeah.
I showed you that
Put my dish.
last
That's pretty
2 weeks
lit.
ago.
Be back. These
Yeah,
I
you have
found-
your own eye, don't? Yeah, you have like a dragon eye in yours, right?
Show me these.
Yeah,
I love you though.
Yeah, your dice.
Like
yeah.
purple, blue, or something.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's the other
Eye
set.
of
It's over in the other room, but
Sauron.
yeah, it has like a
Such a
dragon
basic
eye.
bitch.
in it.
I love my just classic like elastic ass die.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
that's all I have. I don't have anything fancy.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't
my
have much
my
for
only
die.
dice set is literal rocks. Like they're made of jasper. So it's like it's a literal
What?
rock. The dice that I have, I only have one set. We did a dice exchange at Jump's table for
Here's a problem.
Christmas. And
It's a
they're
rock.
made of stone. Yeah, well it's made of jasper, so it's like it's a gemstone, but they're literal rocks.
That's
No,
hilarious.
DRC
so I-
15 health is very low for
I
level
found
4.
For a level
these-
4.
Yeah.
I found these while looking for an alternative to a $70 dice set that was made of. They had like volcanoes in them that were glowing. red.
Whoa.
It's the ones that speak to you.
My brain was like, "This is a terrible idea." My wallet said that was a terrible idea. My heart concurred.
Yeah, Rage, you saw I had the same dice, right? Last month I showed off like the dragon eye in the middle with the liquid. I think it's
These
similar
ones are a
to
little
the one you have.
different.
So yeah, these are similar. These are a cheaper one. I just got off Amazon, but I did see
Oh.
your die or something like the name or something like that, but it had like the ones you showed. It's like a dice making company.
Yeah.
But they're the ones they make. The
I forgot
ones
what they
that
were
have
called,
The
shit.
volcano that has a. You take it. They give you a UV light, and you just shine the die with the UV light, and then it'll glow. Like the lava will glow.
I want radioactive
that one's
dye.
Are you sure?
No, it's not radioactive.
I'm
glow-
rolling
let's just
my
go glow in the dark.
radioactive D20, and it's 20 rads of radiation response.
Response.
I threw my
no
D20
response.
in your face.
No response.
That's
carrying any
1d1
rats?
damage.
Oh,
And then 1d76,000 rats.
do you remember the D4 that I dropped and I never found?
Did you find it?
No, I still haven't found it. I don't know
That's
where
scary,
it is.
honestly. That's
Honestly,
scary.
It's going to stab me in my pinky toe when
It's
I'm not
going
looking.
to happen while you're working
I can't
on
believe it
RL
hasn't
craft
happened
100%.
yet.
It's gonna happen while you're working on RL craft. You're gonna be like, oh, dude, I have this idea. You're gonna stand up and you're gonna be like, boom.
Yeah, I
It's-
still don't know where it is. I cannot find it for the life of me.
You're gonna be in a separate location ordering food from McDonald's. You're gonna step on it.
It's gonna it's gonna appear like halfway downtown, you know.
Yeah, just fall out your pocket.
You're gonna be visiting South America.
It's probably where it ended up,
Hiking
to
in
be
one of the
honest.
trails, and you're just gonna find it in your shoe.
Yeah.
It's like travel the world.
It's like guitar picks, bro. Every time like I strike a guitar wrong and my pick hits the floor, I swear, wormhole or something. Those shits wind up on the other side of the house.
It's true.
Find it in
But,
between your
I'm-
toes
I'm
later,
all-
you're like,
I'm
what
all-
the fuck?
I'm all set and ready to go, so.
Same.
Yeah, once Rage gets back, we'll recap of that kind of stuff. There is this one time where I was missing like 10, 12 picks. And I was like, where the hell is it? So I went to go get the laundry because like I go to a dryer to dry my clothes, and they're just all in the dryer, like spread out, like in a line. I was like, how? How?
I go to a dryer to dry my
Or
clothes.
just check your pockets.
Like not in my house is what I'm trying to say. Like,
I know what you meant, but it's
Well,
just- Ugh.
Listen, he's in GMing mode. He's trying to make it easy for us.
Yeah.
I'm
the
visualizing.
incredulous dragon.
What is he?
These dice are so heavy, Jesus.
What's in that box? It's a grenade.
Inside this secret box.
What's in the box?
Oh
What's
wow,
in
these
the
are very.
box?
Oh, these have like some serious weight to it. Like when you roll it, it like there's like some big wobble on it, and it doesn't like like that one. It was like on 19, and then it just flipped to 1. It's so because it's so heavy. Like any tiny little
I want to make my own dice.
like bottom weighted, or like that. What was that? You saw that? It's gonna be interesting
Using
rolling
loaded
with
die.
this.
Excited.
I gotta make sure the camera, like the autofocus is on, so like when I'm rolling, and then it can be like, oh,
All right.
look, it was
Who
a-
wants to recap?
I was like pretty out of it and sick last time, so
Oh yeah,
I don't remember a whole lot other than like family values and politics. That was about it. So.
I'm gonna be honest. The majority of last session was the other two was Grunt and
Yeah.
Except for one thing, one very
Hey,
important
no.
thing.
Ronan's
Clover
dad
became
showed
a
up.
daddy.
Yeah.
Clover is a
No, he
papa.
became a daddy.
Clover's a papa.
Oh.
Everyone
Those
please
are all
call Clover
the
Daddy
reasons-
now.
Oh, Jesus.
Just kidding.
Only makes sense. It only makes sense.
Actually, only Ellie has to as Baby
Yeah.
Dragon chance.
Oh yeah.
For
There you go.
the
Fantastic.
audience.
Won't get clipped out of context.
for the audience in the audience,
When
half of
you
us
roleplay a baby.
half of us are babysitting a newborn baby dragon that just hatched, while the other half is in the city of Roland here and dealing with politic things while we're like
Really?
trying to get a hold of the one guy that's supposed to help us, but there's like some big secret meeting. Yeah, they locked the doors behind them. There's like some big boy meeting going on
turned
right
off the
now.
magic.
Yeah.
Cell
Hey,
service here.
Ellie,
And there's
do
a
you
new
mind
emperor
updating-
apparently.
Do you mind
Uh,
updating my my profile thingamajiggy? It's still stuck at level 3, I think.
Yeah, I was waiting.
Oh, okay. I didn't.
Because I don't
I was
do
just
level
saying.
ups mid session. That way you're what do you call it? You're still level 3 in the moment. It's not like
Mhm.
oh suddenly I'm level 4.
Oh,
I feel
Yeah.
stronger.
You just
Ta-da.
just Dragon Ball Z and just like
Here's
just
some
like
girl
in the
sitting-
middle of the dinner, I'm
the
just sitting there
meeting?
like, yes, and
Yeah, the-
politics.
yeah.
And,
just light rays come out of you, blinding everybody.
and then just go back to normal. Like, yeah.
Mid-meeting.
That'd be a good that'd be a good skit for like, what if this, but in real life, you know? Like, Ellie, do you wanna recap? Because you probably know most of what's going on more than all of us.
I mean, I can't.
Finish us off.
I'm just looking at something real quick. Hold on.
Con.
Because I wanted to create something else to look at. So while I'm working at that,
Love that. I mean, I think we hit a lot of it actually.
Yeah,
I do too.
we're babysitting a dragon. So
Yes.
me,
Oh.
Clover, Rage, or Ronan rather, are
Morale.
out on the outskirts of the town here, like over here, babysitting this dragon that just hatched, and Drake, Scarlet, and wait,
That's it.
That's it.
is that
That's
it? Okay.
But-
Drake's
yeah.
robot familiar stayed with us, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Correct.
Marok.
Okay.
And
Playing
Drake's
with the stick, I
talking
think.
to Ronan's dad. And
Yeah, Ronan's dad showed up at this like super secret meeting, which they haven't communicated back to us yet because like we
Magic
were talking
box.
through a communication stone, but there's a magic barrier blocking all magic.
Also, the guy who's hunting or looking for, we'll call I say hunting, but looking for Clover, just offered me like $2,000 to go. Find
Yes.
her.
Yeah.
Uh,
No, I think bounties are hunted, so I feel like that's fair to say.
Right. So there's
Yeah.
there's a guy at this high up emperor's meeting that is has a bounty on Clover.
and my character's parents. That was the other important.
Oh
And
yes,
the
your parents
family
showed up. Yeah.
reunion.
Yeah, everybody's
Super
getting
cool.
family around here.
Haven't seen them in like a while.
Because apparently your parents are up in the high echelon of
They've moved up
peop-
since I've seen
people
them.
in the world, right? Yeah.
Good on them.
But the emperor, I think when we left off, the emperor was about to address everybody in the room because like
Yes.
the emperor basically called this meeting, but nobody was 100% sure what they were there for. So
Oh, yeah, Drake was getting along really well with one of the heads of a religion, and then he also got the sigil from Ronan's father.
yeah, and our goal was basically we were coming back to Roland to find what's his name.
It's Ergos.
Ergos. If we're talking about
Ergos.
the wizard or the
Okay.
grand wizard guy, it's Ergos.
Yes, the Grand Wizard guy that set us out on our journey in the first place and had us go retrieve this magical staff, which accidentally blew up, and then we have a dragon, and so like we're trying to
Oopsie.
be like, "Hey, Ergos, what do we do now?" And Emperor called a meeting, kind of thing. Yeah, so that's basically where we are. There we go. I think that sums it up pretty nicely.
I think so.
that was
Killed it.
Beautiful.
Where is my...
okay. Why isn't this working? Okay, well I'm trying to get this to work.
Yep.
Let's talk about everyone's favorite parents, the people currently watching Over the Dragon.
Hello.
Not
That's
even a
us.
Family Matters intro.
I think
What are you guys doing?
I don't know if there's much for us to do. We're kind of just chilling until we hear back from
at this point, how long has it been? Like maybe a half hour, an hour? Because I think at some point Clover would be starting to wonder why we hadn't heard something.
Yeah, I don't think it's been. I would wager like maybe a half hour.
It's been slightly over an hour.
I don't remember. Did we try to like communicate? We were like, "Hey, come in," Alpha Foxtrot, and like didn't hear back.
No.
I don't
so.
know.
No.
We've just been waiting.
Dragon. Yeah.
I guess Clover will just like turn to Ronan and Razix and be like, it's been a while since we heard from them. I mean, I know the city's big, but wouldn't they have made it to Argos by now? Have you guys heard anything?
Out of character, do I still have the communication thing?
You do.
Okay. Then I would kind of nod and be like, "No, it has been a while, hasn't it?" And I'll grab the communication stone and, check 1, 2, come in, over. Anybody there? Of course, we're probably not going to hear anything back, but.
Other group, you don't hear anything come through on your side.
I'll shrug at Clover and Ronan and be like, maybe they're busy. I don't know.
Busy.
Well, it is a very big city. I don't know.
Even if they were like waiting for a meeting, I feel like they'd like say something, right?
Unless it was
Yeah, I don't remember. I think all we said was we were going to like being led to meet with them or something, and then they kind of cut us off before we had a chance to realize. So you just lost us.
Yeah. Well, we could give it a little more time and hope they come through, but if they don't, what do you think we should do?
I don't know, but you should.
Well,
one
we're
of
not
us
entering this city with a dragon.
No, that would be a bad idea. I agree.
I think it's a good idea to enter with Marak either. Given his tendencies to follow shiny objects.
Fair point also.
I think our best bet is to give them a time. If we don't hear anything back in an hour, then I will go into the city.
Yeah, I say we give them about an hour. It's probably a good idea.
Give them about an hour and a half, 90 minutes.
Something like that. We'll play it by
Yeah,
ear.
and then, yeah.
If we see like a big explosion in the distance coming out of the city, then we know maybe to go a little sooner,
Exactly.
Clover will nod and agree.
All right. That settles that. I think we're good. This group over here, we're chilling.
It's just broken.
We're just hanging out with the dragon, having a grand old time.
Maybe at some point, I think Clover would probably go up to Ronan while we're watching, I don't know, Chance maybe like bounding through the grass or whatnot. Just I would like to approach Ronan and ask him. So Ronan, you said the other night you prayed to Tyr, right?
Yeah.
Does he talk back to you? Do you hear him?
Only when he wills it. Usually it's a whole lots of empty sounds, but sometimes he'll respond. It's not very common. Does Lady Luck respond to you?
Never directly. She never talks to me. And I don't know if I've ever really thought of her as like a god or a deity. She's always just kind of been more of a feeling. Like I know she's the reason my hands can heal and sometimes why my sword will strike true, but never any assurances, never anything concrete.
Gods are fickle creatures.
I don't know why it was so funny.
Clover nods. Clover nods.
You're right over there.
Yeah. That caught me off guard. I wasn't ready.
I'm sorry. Coming in hot.
Oh man. Now gods are fickle creatures, aren't they?
Yeah, no
They guide us
kidding.
how they wish. They tell us to do as they wish. And when we pray to them, maybe they respond, and maybe they just leave us to our silence.
Is it the same for you? The God of War is the reason you're so strong, or
No, I'd like to thank my father figure for that. He raised me up as a warrior, and I learned the way of giants and their runic powers. And through that, I was given the blessing of giant's might. That is where most of my strength comes from.
Sorry,
My determination comes from Tia.
she nods.
I was laughing at the new map called Loading New Sites Woo. It's the name of the map.
Dear God. My lighter doesn't work. Fuck. Oh, it works.
My screen is covering it, but
Is Razix present too while we're kind of talking? I don't know if you were off playing with Chance or if you were
yeah, I'm probably like
nearby.
hanging out with the dragon. Maybe I can hear you guys, but I don't really have much input because I don't.
I like it. Clover would like to call out to Razix and be, Razix, what do you make of the gods?
Bunch of raw twats, if you ask me.
Okay.
I don't. Yeah, I don't really. God damn it, DRC. Sorry.
I think the dealer's a god.
I think he's the demigod if I had to ask. Based off what you
Demigod.
said and what you saw where he came from, I wouldn't say he was innately a god. But more of a demigod.
All I know is that every time I've had dealings with them, it's been nothing but trouble. I've never worshipped the gods, and I don't plan to start now.
If you ever thought maybe it's because you don't worship them that they give you trouble?
Hey, I mind my own business. Why can't they mind theirs?
Because they created us.
Not all of
They
them.
created our world.
My mom and dad created me. I don't know what you're talking about.
Clover kind of raises an
My
eyebrow.
man's over here like, all right, ego. Throws Bible at your face like, read it.
Wow.
Repent, you sinner. I'm just kidding. No, I wouldn't actually say that.
Yeah, I don't think when I was making Razak, I don't think I had anything. It was funny because one of my last characters actually was I was something where like I forget what class it was, but like I had to kind of like pray to like prepare spells and stuff. I can't remember what that was.
Cleric.
Oh yeah, it was cleric. I think I was
Yeah.
cleric last time I played. Yeah, but
That's
this
like their whole thing.
right. Yeah, no, but this character, I'm kind of very solo because of the whole upbringing that I had or whatever. So
I think Clover just kind of lets it trail off at that point.
yeah.
However, I meant to ask when I first met you. What happened to your armor?
She'll kind of look down at her chest plate and touch the scars across her. This.
Yes, the massive gouges across your chest plate.
I think she pauses for a moment and then she'll say, "Well, I carved it out when I left the casino."
Have you ever thought about getting it mended?
Sometimes. but-
Razak, like, you know, kind of like perks up, like, hey, I have a new mending spell I learned.
What?
I
don't
don't
think
know.
She wants it to go back the way it was, Razik.
I mean,
think-
I appreciate it, Razix, I do, but I mean, this armor just it feels like a part of me. You know, it carries where I've been, who I was, and then I don't know, when I carved it out, I guess it's now who I'm trying to be.
Razak will kind of nod and be like, that's fair. To be honest, I'm not quite sure how the mending spell works. I've never used it before.
I think it just restores it to its previous state.
Yeah, and
She
that's
hasn't
just whatever that is.
established
For,
it
who the fuck knows? I guess. So
Yeah, I don't
wouldn't
know.
even
She
know.
hasn't established it to a new repaired state.
Yeah.
The previous state would be the thing she gouged out in the first.
Right.
place,
Yeah.
so-
Maybe. Yeah. I don't know. Well, that's the thing. Like, if it was like a separate piece. Yeah. That's the thing. Like, if it was like an emblem that was attached to the armor later, and she like ripped the emblem off, but it left scars in the actual armor underneath, and I used mending, would it repair just the scars, or would it like magically reform the emblem? You know, that's a good like lore question. I have no idea how it would work.
You know, I think either
Only
way,
one way to
I'm
find out.
I'm not trying to put a lion back on my heart. I appreciate it, but I mean, it's just I guess just my way of making it my own, or at least feel like it's my own.
Yeah, that's fair.
There's some good blacksmiths in Roland. If you do want it to be patched, and maybe make your own symbol for Lady Luck. Take the place of what was.
I don't know what I'd put there. I guess I never really thought about it. I don't know. Maybe Drake could do something too.
Ooh, yeah, that's
just-
true.
We could put on a golden 4-leaf clover.
Do you think it's like wearing a name tag though?
No,
I
mean,
don't
no
know
one will know your
if that
name's
makes
Clover,
me a bigger
but-
billboard or not.
but you served Lady Luck, and I don't know of a thing that's more lucky than a 4-leaf clover.
You might be onto something. I think she'll kind of stare down at her chess piece and think about it.
Razik's gonna make a note and be like, maybe I should put dragon emblems all over my armor.
God no.
There's more dragon
I
things
think I-
everywhere.
I
think you-
lost my ears. I missed what Razik said.
I was like, what if I put dragon emblems all over my armor? You know, like thinking about it now, like,
A brother of dragons.
yeah, symbolize
Clover.
everywhere.
Clover, you played too much 5M. Lost my ears. I caught that.
Sorry, I know I'm poisoned. I'm brainwashed.
No.
Happily retired now.
Ellie, which one of these is Tia? Are any of these Tia?
No, none of these are tier. These are all characters you've run into so far.
These
Yeah, I was
all
gonna say
these-
I
these are, like,
recognize everybody. So
these
far.
are all the
For
primary
this guy.
guys.
Well,
Yeah,
except one.
how do we get Clover on here? Huh? What's a girl got to do to get on the board?
I'm trying to fit the ratio.
Wow.
Crop's fine. We can crop it. We can go square. There's a perfect square in the bottom left.
I don't
It's
recognize. I don't recognize this green asshole. Is it? Wait, were these like all the gods that were in the dream or something?
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
goodness
you have
gracious,
just
I've
cut
messed up.
everybody in half.
really?
What the fuck, bro?
I mean, Amelia's
No.
still fine.
The only thing Razik has is a staff. That is what you are, Razik.
Wow. Thanks. Wow. There we go.
Hey, who's the guy in the middle?
Oh, someone's head is cut off on the top there.
Hold on, I got it.
Everybody here has armor, and then I would die to like all of your weapons in one swing.
What kind of armor is Razik's wearing?
I've-
It looks like plate, or is that scale?
No,
is
no,
scale?
I that's just the so Jen
He has a
went and
silver
like
robe.
AI generated a bunch of these. So that's not what I would actually look like because
Oh.
Ellie, I'm doing the thing with like natural armor because of Dragonborn, right? So I'm not actually wearing armor because that would override the natural armor. So I'm just wearing robes, I think.
Oh, okay. Thank you for the headcanon.
Yeah, it's like blue robes, and I just have natural armor AC because of scales. And robe because sorcerer. Yeah.
Okay, well, if the camp group is done role playing, we will commence with the heavy section of what
Yep.
the other group now has to deal with.
I'm good with that.
Oh boy, here I go rolling again.
Yeah. Have fun with the politics.
I just hope I roll better tonight.
So, Jump, you said you wanted to say something. Say it now or forever hold your peace.
Well, what's happening here? Because I just need like what I think I was
It
getting up from the
seems like
table.
the Emperor's about
and
to
then
make
just-
his announcement, and then both you and Kazareth stood up, but that's where I ended the session.
Oh, okay. Well, I was just going to bid my proper adieu then to that conversation I was having. Give me a second. Let me take a swig. Is what's his face still at the table? What's his name? Sorry, I'm blanking on his name.
What's his face?
The casino guy whose name that I have written down somewhere in all these notes I took. Kazarath. Kazarath, thank you. Is he still at that table?
Yep.
Okay. As long as the Emperor hasn't started talking or anything, if it looks like he's getting ready to, I'll just quickly, Amelia will quickly look down and be like, given our exchange of information today, despite the risk it imposes, I do hope this proves somewhat beneficial. However, I do recognize that all good gamblers don't play to break even, so I hope that my giving you some closure on our old affairs gives you some feeling of net gain from our conversation today. And she'll be like, I will keep your proposition in mind, and tap the pocket that he gave me, like the card or whatever, his gold card, and be like, if you ever need anything else dug up or buried in the meantime, she'll kind of emphasize buried. Be like, do send your word through Urgos or whatever more means you have that are more discreet or direct. And then as she walks away to go, I think go be by Drake or rendezvous with Drake so we can post up wherever we're supposed to go, according to Urgos. And be like, and by the way, being that you are one of an amount that I can count in 6 cylinders who know my true identity, I do hope you understand that it may need to stay between us or it could pose a great danger to the both of us. She chuckles and she's like, but it's not necessarily from me, I just hope you understand the dark humor to lighten up the mood, as you now carry this weight. She kind of winks at him and walks away. Go find Drake, like I said.
I like the line about not all gamblers play to break even. That was clever.
Yeah, no, I know this guy's not trying to get even with
pretty
me.
hard.
I ain't trying to threaten this dude either. I just want him to know.
Also,
Get
Junker
it.
Meg's quiet again. Just
I'm
like
taking the hat off. Sorry, everybody. No more hat.
No.
I think it's just
No,
like
no,
you're far
no,
away
no.
from the mic, so it's like it doesn't pick up.
It is because I headbutt you like the mic 300 times when I speak, so I gotta. You have to tricorn to
By the
not
way,
good
I've
for
never heard
microphones.
it. I've never heard you bump the mic, so.
Well,
Discord might have
either way,
like
it's- it bothers me. I'm getting like CTE like super slowly from bonking. But yeah, I want to go find. Amelia would go like find Drake, and then I don't know where is he still at the table. He's at the main table.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm right next
Well-
to Famio, my boy.
Shit. Well, if it doesn't look like he's gonna get up, then I'll just go and stand behind Urgos, offset from Urgos, and just try to get a good sight on everybody in the room so I can read the room.
Drake's
if-
gonna
only if
be
you look-
next to Famio with I think Famio, if I remember correctly, he was buzzed a bit. So Drake's right next to him, like arm on his shoulder, just talking about religious shit. Wherever makes him feel good about himself a little bit while we're going through this.
Okay, well, since they're clearly having a good old time, I was gonna post up by Urgos and try to get a view of the room. Just watch.
So, actually, Grunt, roll me a perception check.
Okay. And we begin.
No.
first roll of the night.
Damn.
Uh-oh.
I want to go about this. So, as everyone is sort of gathering up, you hear sort of like a clash of like utensils on mugs and glasses to try to call upon like everyone to like look here, the Emperor's making an announcement. The Emperor stands up from his chair. And he goes, to all here, thank you for gathering today. I have some very important legislation that I would like to announce here first in front of all of you. You see eyes around the room all sort of look puzzled and confused, as sort of that's not where they were really expecting this to go. He goes, most importantly, a couple of weeks ago, we did have quite an incident in the northeastern section of our continent, and while we here at the capital, and my father at the time was able to take care of it, we no longer have said option due to a thievery. Now that thievery has been taken place and it's my task to solve it, I find it in my responsibility to start using my power properly. And you see as his dad looks kind of concerned, and the others around the room are sort of looking like, where is he going with this? And he goes, starting at this incident, or this instance, this incident has caused us to bring a lockdown on magic casters. It seems that anyone with magic can't really be trusted. Urgos over here, and he points to Urgos, has found traces of the invisibility spells being used in the Great Heist, along with uses common spells like Mage Hand and other illusion spells, other abjuration spells. You can't really get a read on Urgos because of his mechanical body, and he does sort of look around at the room, though, and it looks like he's trying to look for something in particular. The Emperor continues, this scroll that I am signing here now, and he pulls out this giant scroll. It's, from your guess, it's probably around 2 feet long. He signs it at the bottom. He goes, will now outlaw magic users within the capital. What? Anyone seen casting magic will be sent into the dungeon. Thank you very much. And as he's walking out, you basically hear the entire place go into an uproar as all the houses sort of look like they don't know what to do. The religious sector looks extremely panicked. Everyone is sort of in a giant fuss. And Urgos, you see as he sort of like takes a step back and he looks like, oh, what's gonna happen? Some guards are coming over and taking some nobles and bringing him away, and it looks like a total shit show. As
taking Urgos.
The Emperor just bounces out after that. He's just like, all right,
that's wild.
Magic's outlawed. Peace.
Drop the mic.
Drops
the
mic
scroll.
and walks away. What the fuck?
They're grabbing Urgos like they're escorting him, or like they're taking him away because he's magic.
I was going to say Urgos is magic.
He wasn't grabbed himself, but there are other nobles being grabbed. He's like sort of taking a step back, like, I was not expecting that, sort of like in shock.
Is my boy Famiel being taken?
He is.
No!
Oh no! Boy.
No, I happen to know that my parents are not magical, so they're not. I'm assuming, are they like glance around and see them?
They look fine. They sort of look more concerned that there are arrests going on, where a place where like nobility and rich people are supposed to be.
What? All right, so hold up. I know I'm not there, but out of character, context, he said he's outlawing magic in the capital.
Yes, I wrote that down. I took note.
Not like the entire world, because I don't think he has control over that. So we're talking about just in that city.
Hopefully in the capital city. It's really just gonna fuck up his economy. His magic economy's gonna tank.
Yeah, bro, we moving. All right, we going to Baldur's Gate. Fuck this shit.
We're setting up right outside the city.
Selling magic somehow.
Selling magic.
Get your healing hands here, everybody.
Oh yeah, no, that's actually
bottle things.
That's genius.
Because he's an artificer, so he can bottle magic and shit like that. So he just starts selling that shit outside.
We're all immediately, I know you guys aren't here, but Amelia's mind is cranking right now.
Magic starts getting sold in bottles,
here.
like
Drake
on the street, in alleyways, like crack cocaine. Fucking, you want some magic?
Drake and I look at Drake and I look at each other. Drake, if you can see me in the room, I look at you, and as hard as I can, I'm thinking about the ring that we tried to pawn off as a magic ring.
Yeah. That was the first thing I was thinking.
I forgot about that.
First thing I was thinking.
The game is on.
Oh,
The game is
no.
on.
Oh,
all right, we'll take note. Take note.
Drake's gonna nod to Amelia, but then he's gonna look at Famio, and he's he kind of like gets up in a somewhat surprised fashion, and he's like, "What do I do, Famio? Like, what can I do?"
He's sort of being escorted away. He's just yelling at the like, he's sort of panicking. He's not really answering your question. He's like, stop. He's just trying to get out of the situation he's in. He looks totally panicked.
Right before he leaves, he's like, "Just give me a name, like a name, someone." Please give me.
I don't think you're seeing.
We know what
Fabio
church he's
again
from.
over there.
Anyways.
I don't think.
We do know what
my
church
boy.
he's from. I'm
I don't
pretty
think you're
sure.
seeing your boy again.
My boy.
While this is happening, I'm gonna be moving towards the door and towards to try to get Drake and kind of scoop him and move that way.
He's just he's too held back by the guards and that kind of thing.
Damn. Thank you for rolling. But okay.
And
All right. Drake will get up with Amelia when she's moving.
is Urgo still like in the vicinity? Like,
Yeah, get the Urgos.
we gotta still somehow talk to him, but he's being taken away.
No, Urgos wasn't being taken.
No, Urgos isn't. Urgos the one
okay.
guy that's not for sure.
Okay. Then I'm gonna approach Drake and be like, Drake, you need to do the conversation with Urgos. I need to have one more conversation and that I can't miss. Oh, sorry, I missed my accent. Drake, I need you to take the conversation with Urgos. I have one more that I can't miss, and I'll catch up with you immediately afterwards. And then I'll make my way to the door. Just to make sure I don't miss my parents. Well,
He just looks and a little confused, but he's like, "Okay, I got it," and he walks away. He says, "Stay safe."
yes, you as well. Be very careful. Do not reveal that you have, skills.
Yeah.
He has artificer magic. Is basically magic. Yeah.
Yeah.
Kinda. It's magic, but science. Science.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, you made a gun that shoots infinite bullets, so I don't know.
Yeah, we're not talking about that.
Yeah.
We're talking about how good science is.
I was
We're
gonna
not
say,
gonna.
how scientific
We're not
that
gonna-
one is. You know?
We're not gonna like look into it a little bit. We're not Neil deGrasse Tyson over here.
Science starts with S. You know what else starts with S? Satan.
Exactly.
Satan. Wow.
Yeah, so Drake's gonna make his way towards Urgos. I'm assuming Amelia's gonna get to her parents before
Yeah, I'm gonna-
Drake, so I'll let they have that.
Well, I was gonna say I don't know if they're leaving or not. I'm assuming are people being allowed to leave now?
Uh,
The people that are non-magical, and are they like?
it seems
Everybody's
some
still
people are
on there.
allowed to be escorted out.
Okay. If her parents, if they're all leaving out the same door, then Amelia's still just gonna hang back and keep an eye on Drake and keep an eye on her parents and just make sure that if I can, keep an eye on both of them from afar. During there until something happens.
Okay. Drake, you're speaking to Urgo specifically, right? Or are you like sort of shouting those things randomly about with Urgos nearby, like directly or indirectly?
Directly, he would just ask, "Did you know about this?"
Urgos looks over to you. You can sense it. Like he didn't expect any of this whatsoever. He goes, "Ugh, I have no idea what he's thinking."
Who is he? Who do you think he's gonna be going after? Like he's like looking around the room, like kind of hinting if he knows about Drake and Amelia.
He looks around and he goes, "It could be anyone, really. I don't think any of you guys would be under his suspect list. There are way too many other bigger names that would benefit from stealing his family's stuff."
Oh my! Wait. Wow.
well.
I'm sorry. I just had a
It'd be
revelation.
a shit. It's good
That-
thing we didn't destroy it.
Wait. Is the family staff the one we blew
Yep.
up?
No, it's stolen, bro. I don't know what you're talking about. We never saw that shit.
It disappeared somehow.
Oh,
I think somebody got it back though, didn't he?
It's,
like a ritual?
a guy named Bob stole it. Crazy.
Bro, that's crazy. Yeah, throwing Bob under
By the
the
way,
bus.
where's your Bob?
Inside.
Oh my god. Oh fuck. Okay, so I want to explain for anybody in our chat audience. Basically, the very, very, very first episode of all this, or second episode maybe, our initial purpose was to go out and retrieve that staff because it was stolen and was being used for like bad summoning ritual, whatever of god things. We accidentally blew it up, and that was not supposed to happen. Like, that wasn't part of the script. Ellie, our DM, did not prepare for that. That just kind of happened. Okay.
We could have saved the universe for all we know. We
yeah,
eliminated
like
that threat.
this timeline would have been completely different right now. This is
our Harambe moment. That was our Harambe moment.
Oh my god.
Everything diverted.
This is like,
Oh my god.
that is crazy. That was the fucking Emperor's family staff we destroyed. Oh my god.
Anyway,
How did we fuck up so bad? All right. Anyway, sorry. Yeah, continue.
Yeah, no, that's so good.
Hold your breath.
Anyway, carry on. Hope Urgos doesn't smite you on the spot when he finds out. Good luck.
My father, okay.
It's not his.
So Drake's gonna look around. Is there anybody in particular that he should note is being taken? The people that you might have met.
He just shakes his head. No. Like there's no one of interest. It just seems to be magic users in general.
Okay, so I'm gonna ask you, Ellie. I'm gonna go down a list of the people that Drake's personally met to see if they are taken. Famiel is taken. Allured Brawl.
Yes.
Harry Hobar.
No.
Bro, you wrote all these down?
Jaziar J. All I have is literally Jaziar J. I'm assuming I didn't know how to spell it.
Yeah. Look at the name. They
Where's Paolo
are not
taken?
taken. In fact,
Not
they
What about
exited
Ronan's
off
pops?
with. They walked off with the Emperor.
Oh.
They left with the Emperor.
Yeah.
The new Emperor, right?
Yeah.
Emperor. How was Jaziar J? House Hariel. How did he describe they were? I just know his house.
Yeah, Perturbed, I think that's what we're dealing with right now.
Like, what was their importance or their significance?
Can you repeat the question?
So I know he's of
like,
House Hariel, but I don't know what their significance was because you're going down
This
the list
is
pretty
how
quickly.
you spell it, by the way. Hold on, I'm grabbing the spelling now.
Okay.
The importance, they are ahead of the ignore the brackets.
Can you put it in
gambling
Foundry?
district.
Can you put it in Foundry?
Let's see.
Yeah, I got it. 1 second.
It's gonna be in the note in the journal. I renamed it.
Yeah, and forgotten asterisk, but there it is.
Okay. All right. And what's their importance? Sorry.
House of Gambling.
House of Gambling. Okay. And the big one in my literal notes, it says John Burley, Lord of House Zandiel, Guards Armament, Ronan's daddy in all caps. Drake has been.
I like
he
you
taken?
specified all caps.
Thank you. Thank you.
I wouldn't
what I
have known
wrote
who he
it
was
in.
talking about
Hi,
otherwise.
Prey.
I would have known. I know others.
you can verify. Razik. It's definitely in all caps.
Yeah.
But go. So is he taken?
Yes.
What?
No. They are.
Oh, no?
He is not taken.
I was about to say,
The wrong
Ronan's
notes.
dad does not sound like a magic user to me.
He
And-
went off in the back as well with the Emperor.
So he's with the Emperor.
Oh
okay.
man.
Left
Okay.
with the Emperor. He does handle the guards' armament, so I feel like that'd be a little
That makes sense.
difficult to do.
And
Oh, sorry. What were you gonna say?
I was just saying, I'm glad you're tracking this because I didn't meet any of these people, so I have no idea who you're watching. So,
I
like,
was
from my-
struggling when I was
Yeah,
writing
so-
it out. I just started writing what I think it sounded like too. So this could be very wrong.
All good. If you got your end, I've been taking notes on what I.
Ellie will interpret, will translate. Don't worry.
Yeah, we'll bring it back. All right, cool.
All right,
Like,
thanks.
good job on this shit, because I really am not. I'm realizing now I'm not even there to like help relay this. So.
Yeah, no worries, no worries. And last, Kazarath of the Gilded Maw. Is he taken?
No, and he's walking on back with the Emperor.
A lot of people went the Emperor. What the hell?
Yeah, the only people that didn't go with the Emperor is Alert Bro. No, Harry
Alright,
Hovar.
so I guess we know who the assholes are, and it seems like Ronan's dad is one of them.
Ronan's
Hey,
daddy. That's what's written on there. Okay.
Hey.
Well, hey, you don't even like your dad anyway. It's fine. Fuck him.
I don't even know my father.
Well, exactly.
There's nothing to like or dislike. I've never met him.
And you won't with
But-
that
But
attitude.
he
He's his
abandoned
father.
you as a child. That's what's
He
important.
doesn't know.
Well, he does kind of know a little bit. He talked about you a little bit. But we'll have that conversation.
We weren't there.
My character. My
Yeah,
character
yeah.
doesn't know what happened
Okay.
that made him get picked up.
All right. So that's everybody that I knew personally, or I was expressed to by my boy Famio. That's being taken.
I don't
Hashtag free
trust anybody
Famio.
that went with the Emperor.
Um,
That's sus, man. That's all I'm saying.
He was taken, so hashtag free Famio. Okay, so he'll look at Urgos and say or ask, what are you gonna do next?
You're asking Urgos?
Yes.
Urgos looks like he is getting ready to try to figure out why the hell the Emperor is doing what he's doing. And it looks like he's just sort of packing his things, and he looks sort of like super focused. Not paying too much attention to you.
Okay.
Ellie,
The-
question just real quick in fourth wall here. Wouldn't Urgos, if the whole point was like getting the family staff back, wouldn't Urgos be asking us about that? Because since we're here, right?
He would. However, there is more concerning matters which I can't talk to you about.
Okay. Because like the Emperor, I thought like part of the Emperor's decision was that the staff got stolen in the first place. So I thought maybe Urgos's line of thinking would have been like, oh, if they found the staff and we got it returned, then the Emperor might chill out. You know? So that's why I thought like he would ask us in the first place, like, hey, did you get it? But if there's something else in the background I don't know, then that is fair.
Okay. So the Emperor is gone, or is leaving with the douchebags, potential douchebags. So we are. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm trying to think of the last few questions I can.
Yeah,
have
no,
before
take your time,
this
take your
is.
time.
What do we do next?
He looks at you and he goes, we have to figure out what's going on. The Emperor, well, the prince at the time, about 9 or so days ago, went to the Bard Island in the Northern Sea. The Sea of Erythrine. The island in particular just got really weird. He gave away some equipment, some royal equipment, and when he came back, he hasn't been the same. He hasn't been the same since he left. I'm starting to think that there might be a whole sort of a group or a conspiracy to say that might be behind this whole thing. Maybe forces working behind the scenes to try to get him to do something. And as he's explaining this, one of the guards comes over
What's going on?
to Urgos. Urgos sort of gives him like this affirmative look.
Playing some
and,
D&D.
He
Continuing
puts
our
on
epic
this
campaign.
unique-looking bracelet that has the Roland sigil on it.
Catch people up to speed. Half of our group, me included, are taking care of a
Drake
baby
will pick
dragon
up
that
on
just
that,
hatched in our
and,
possession, and the other half is
He'll
dealing
ask
with
about it.
some politic bullshit
damn.
where the Emperor just outlawed magic.
What's
Fun
what's
fact, I am a sorcerer.
These are the new bracelets as ordered by the Emperor for everyone to wear while in the capital. If you are seen without one, you are arrested immediately. And as you're sort of looking around, you see all the other guests sort of wearing one.
Does it do anything when you put it on?
Doesn't change you, it just prevents you from being able to cast magic.
Oh.
Where do I get one?
Do I see this happening, that people are getting these bracelets?
Yeah, like,
thingies
did they
on
just
them?
start handing these out? Like, I missed.
Oh, fuck. Is magic still down in this room? Can I, like, quickly
Yep.
test to see
Yeah, I got
magic's
the
down?
crystals.
Am I able to slip out the door? Nah, no, I'm not gonna do it. My
Where
friends
do I get a bracelet?
He hands you a bag, or like he opens up his bag, sorry, like a little bag on his belt, and hands you a bracelet. And then it looks like he's taking out another one because he sees that Scarlet is without one as well.
Mr. DM, I have a continuity issue here.
Okay.
If Urgos had no idea that any of this was going to happen, how and why does he have bracelets on the ready?
Oh,
Just
Urgos
saying.
doesn't have the bracelets. The guard has the bracelets.
I thought you said Urgos was
Oh, yeah, he
holding.
did-
I think you said
no, no.
Urgos.
Yeah, he-
Okay.
he did.
I
say
meant
that
the guard.
He did
Okay,
the
I was
book
about to
makes sense.
say.
That
I was
makes
like,
sense.
wait a minute.
That makes sense.
Okay.
I thought there
Never mind,
was
carry
a
on.
whole reason. I thought Urgos was lying. That's why I was like, oh.
I was like, I was
that's
about to say,
crazy.
like, what?
Okay. Oh,
Frozen on.
My
Okay.
fault if I did say it was Urgos.
Yeah, no, it's
I meant
okay.
to say
can
the guard.
I?
Thank you for clarifying.
Can I get 6 of them?
Crazy cat lady, welcome in.
Yeah, he looks at you and he goes, "Oh, excuse me, but why?"
Oh yeah, he sent us away when it was only 3 of us. That's right.
I know.
One for each hand.
We've come
Only
across.
child?
So on our way over here, we came across another caravan
Don't you
with a
mean
few
5?
magic users. I want to make sure they have them. No, I mean 6. Okay, I'll tell you.
What's one to play
I
with?
want. Yep, you got it. That's the reason.
Wait, for who? For the familiar?
I want an extra to play with. So
Oh.
The
Bro's trying to
That's
unlock
smart.
the Omnitrix.
True. Can we take them off? I'm worried I'm not gonna be able to take it off. That's gonna be useless.
Well, that's why I have one to play with.
Yeah. I don't want to wear these things. I ain't going into this.
he looks at you and Urgos is trying to talk back and forth. Roll me an emphasis roll, Grunt.
Oh no.
Rut
Oh,
row.
no,
spaghetti.
guys. It's how many is it, like 2d12s? Is that what it was? Or?
2d20s.
Come on.
Sorry, I had Dagger Heart stuck in my head.
No whammies, no whammies.
Daggerheart's a
lordy,
great
guys.
system.
I don't know, last
It
time
is,
we
I
got
love
a
it.
dragon.
Oh,
I mean,
Urgos manages to convince the guard to hand you extra bracelets.
nice.
Oof, I was gonna die. All right.
So-
Drake
wait.
takes them and puts them in his pocket.
wait. I also have another continuity question here. So
Oh boy.
I'm sorry. I want to just wrap my head around this. The Emperor outlawed magic. They're arresting magic users,
Mm-hmm.
but they're handing out bracelets that suppress magic so that you can. I don't like it.
The arresting of magic users seems correlated to the Emperor's suspicion of people trying to like it sounded like that was what it was tied to. Was I wrong to connect those two?
My question is, are the bracelets for magic users so that they're allowed to roam around, or are they just for everybody to make sure for people that they don't know if they're magic or not? Because if
It's for everyone because
I think
I
it's
don't
insurance.
know if I made it clear enough earlier, but like everyone is getting one on the way out, including Scarlet's parents who have no magic connection whatsoever.
Okay,
so
then-
so everybody's wearing it to just why is it to acknowledge that we know the rule? It just
Ye-
suppresses magic for everybody. So every citizen in the city has to wear one of these. Is what I'm getting.
Yes, correct.
but
Oh.
but would
well,
they
that sucks, but
knowingly
it's not
give
so bad.
one to a magic user, or would they just arrest and throw the magic user in jail?
Well, you
I'm
did say-
confused.
Drake-
what did you just
Drake-
say? Repeat it
Drake-
one more time.
Okay. would they give a bracelet knowingly to a magic user so that they can roam around free, or would they just arrest that magic user and throw them in the dungeon?
Drake asked Urgos why only some people were being arrested, kind of, because he asked if we were in danger, and Urgos said that we're not on their radar. So I don't think it's all magic users are.
I think this is an early version of their ruling. This is like the catch-all before they actually get proper stuff done.
What I'm worried about is that you just told the guard you have some magic user friends outside the city, and
no, I said we ran into a caravan full of magic users.
Yeah, wouldn't that be a tip off for them to go and arrest the magic users?
They're gonna find a caravan, and if it's magic users, I'm sorry, you're gonna get some.
That's why I'm like, did Drake just like tip them off as to like go and arrest these
needed
people?
A reason. I wasn't gonna say I have
because otherwise, why would the guard give you extra bracelets for these magic users instead of just going and arresting the magic users? That's what I'm wondering.
I think because they're not in it. That's why I said caravan outside, they're coming to the capital.
Yeah.
So like, that's my way of being like, hey, can I like prevent you having to have?
They're not arresting all magic users though.
That was part of my question. I was asking if they were doing that or not.
No.
Magic is outlawed, not if you have the ability to use it, but if you use it. And the bracelets are to prevent people from using it.
And so the people that they were arresting was just a premature arrest because
they're under suspicion for the actual stealing.
Okay, got it. Okay, that clarifies everything. Okay. I'm good now. I'm chill. My headcanon.
But using magic in a nefarious way would certainly draw negative attention now.
Or anyway.
Yes, extreme negative attention.
They're discriminating against us magicians.
That's crazy.
Okay, so as a follow up, once Drake is taking them and putting them in his pocket, he's like, so are we allowed to remove them once we leave the capital?
And the guard chiefs said yes.
Now we know they're removable. All right. Drake says, thank you. I appreciate it. I'll make sure to let them know. And then
I can follow some rules.
Put them in. So they are removable. We're gonna have to put them on. I can't make fake ones yet, Amelia.
Yeah, fine.
All right. So
fake ones would have been clever. Yeah.
Yeah, but I can't make them
exactly.
yet.
Yeah,
I don't have it right now.
I'll be real. The reason I asked if the room's no magic was still on was because I was gonna like put my own on, quote unquote, with magic. But like, Ellie's ahead of me on that. Bastard. Thwarted again.
I'm trying to think of something.
So
okay,
wait,
so it's a
everybody
closed
wears
the bracelet.
Yeah, everybody wears the thing. So okay, it doesn't just give us away as magic users either. Everybody in the capital is gonna be wearing one of these. It'll be like your identification that you didn't sneak into the city, essentially.
Right.
All right.
Okay.
Well,
It's like the badge, but worse.
They're tanking their economy. They're gonna have no magic users, and they have to make all of these anti-magic wristbands. This is a disaster.
Ellie's world was never a big magic world, though, to begin with.
So Drake asks
Urgos.
Yeah.
He goes to Urgos and he's like, "Do you where do we see you again, or when do we see you again?"
He goes, "Guess you'll just have to stop into the capital at some point." He keeps looking at the bracelet almost like he's disappointed by it. Disappointed might not be the right word, but
right.
It's drawing a lot of his attention.
Drake puts his hand on kind of above, hovering kind of above it, but clasping over his arm and wrist, and he's like, "We will make this right. We will fix this. I'll see you soon."
He looks up at you and he goes, "This is what I've been making for the last 2 or 3 weeks. And the damn Emperor used it against me." And he's starting to get up.
Drake lets go of it and he says, "I've made many things that have caused harm to myself and to others. It happens. It's what happens to individuals like you and myself that build. People take and they use. We will make this right." Damn.
Or put staffs in the TARDISes, but.
Yeah, we're gonna leave Bob. We're not gonna talk about Bob.
Also, Bro's mad dumb for doing this and not seeing it coming. So
Yeah.
kind of his.
Okay. All right. So Drake will back away from him, and he really emphasizes we'll make this right. And right before he leaves, it's like who's someone to talk to outside or around the capital.
You guys, if you really want to start hunting down loose ends while I'm sort of stuck, and he looks back at his bracelet. He goes, I guess you could start in the House of Gambling, seeing as
Oh no.
Jazier himself is bringing in targets from all over the place back to the capital.
Okay. He's one of the individuals that Famio, before he was taken, introduced me to, so that should prove to be useful. Thank you. Like I said, we'll make this right. Just gotta work through it, find a solution like we always do when we build things. And he gets up, turns, and starts making his way towards Amelia.
Amelia's grabbing a drink. So,
Amelia.
It is getting lit.
with that being said, what is the game plan, Mr. Drake? I suppose you want to discuss with Jump.
Yeah, that was gonna be like a little bit of a conversation to figure out what the next plan is.
All right, for the sake of keeping things going, Cran, how's the baby dragon? What do you do with the baby dragon?
We're playing jump rope.
Yeah, what is the baby doing? What are our dogs doing? What are they up to?
In just playing, I suppose the dragon looks like it's moving around.
Okay, still breathing. He's still alive.
Yes, he's
Is it
still breathing.
alive? You know, like.
Look, I have a heart, all right?
Thank
If
you.
I kill a baby dragon, it's gonna be so emotionally terrible. All you will be scarred for the scarred for the rest of the D&D campaign.
I will
Yeah,
quit.
you sicko.
I will walk out.
Is Marak still being messed with, or is he free to do what he needs to do?
Marak can do whatever.
Okay, because I know they're like throwing sticks, so I didn't know if he was still throwing sticks for hours or not to keep him
I was
away.
just playing catch, you know.
I would say Marak would attempt to, well, definitely sniff the dragon, trying to get used to it. And if that, I'll just say that I'll start off with that Marak would be sniffing the dragon.
No, dragon would be sniffing back.
And then Marak definitely tackles him because now he's got a bro and he's gonna play with him.
And as Marak goes to tackle him, the dragon actually comes out on top of the scuffle.
That works. And then yeah, so Marak would just be absolutely like loving that. I'm assuming on top of the scuffle he would be on his back, belly up,
Like the little brother on top.
Yeah, so he would be trying to like go after the dragon's tail, because I'm assuming it's probably metallic looking.
Yeah.
So he's definitely gonna try to keep going after the tail.
Hi, Calatail.
Pushing his way towards it. So. But yeah,
We
he's
are
just gonna be playing with the dragon
Dungeons and Dragons
until someone does something about it. Probably roughly, because he's a metallic dog, and then also the dragon's a freaking dragon, so it's probably very rough, like fighting. You'll probably need to use a mending on him, but yeah.
Rough play.
Out of curiosity, Marak is quite a bit larger than Chance too, isn't he? Like he's a few feet
would say-
tall, right?
I would say if
Yeah.
he's like, yeah, I would say he's a few. He's not. He's like a teen of dog years, kind of like a 2-3-year-old dog.
Did I hear Amelia's back?
Yeah, I'm back.
Depending
Sorry,
on how
I
much
was
metal
waiting.
you guys
Hey.
been feeding him.
Welcome back.
My parents left. I knew it. I was like, I'm gonna get a drink, and they'll cut to me. Like, well, they're gone.
We were just waiting for you to get back.
Thank you.
Drake went to talk to you in person, in
Oh,
character.
sorry. Apologies.
All good.
Yours.
I'm back.
then I will still
back.
be in my post. So.
What did you miss? Did you
sorry.
catch the whole
Sorry,
bracelet
sorry.
thing?
I caught the whole bracelet thing. I mean, yeah, I wasn't technically there for the explanation, but I see everybody getting them, and if Drake's approaching me, I'm sure. Was that what happened? Drake approached me.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm approaching.
What's going on, Drake? It seems, other than the obvious, everyone's in a bit of a kerfuffle. What are those?
They disable your magic, but they're removable. So we can remove them later, but don't use any magic until then. I don't know about... Let's try to get through the guards before putting them on. And if we have to, we would have to put them on.
Alright, I would like to make it out of the city before we have to put them on, but seems that may not be the case. Maybe we try to make a bid if we have to, but I'm not inclined to resist. I would just like to contact our comrades before we out of the city, just so they aren't startled. I'm sure the rest of the citizens will be quite alarmed by this announcement, and we may see a bit of an large aggression of the citizens or outsiders who don't agree with this new rule set.
Is the bracelet a closed loop, or does it look like my memorial bracelet? Oh shit, I'm not looking at it. Does it look like this? Not fully closed.
It is fully closed.
Okay.
A class.
Oh, look at you, my boy. I'm sorry that you have to wear that, by the way, Rach.
I'm sorry you have to wear yours as well.
So the okay, so it's closed loop. Okay, Drake and Amelia, I'm assuming Drake's gonna like try to. Well, he has no sleeves. I just realized that he has no sleeves. He's gonna just walk up to the entrance and try to leave with Amelia if Amelia wants to leave with him.
I'll be like, Drake, darling, I do have to hold back for a second and meet someone on their way out. You're welcome to carry on ahead and try to sneak by, but unfortunately, I may have to play by the rules in order to have this conversation. So, it's up to you.
Sure?
But I just need a moment here. Otherwise, you're welcome to carry on forward and try to catch up with the others ASAP. I'll be right behind you. But
I'm not going to leave you. I'll stay in the area.
then, if you're willing, do me a favor and just keep an eye out. This is something I'd rather be somewhat discreet. I'll explain in a little bit when we have a moment.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
no worries.
Cool. Awesome. And then when people are making their way out, because I'm assuming everybody else is slowly making their way out, Ellie. Over.
Yeah, everyone's sort of walking out.
I'd like to catch her parents as they're leaving the facility, like the building. So kind of like there's a way, I don't know where exactly we walked up to, but a couple steps out, if there's a spot that I could like call them over around a corner, or like just step out of the way, out of sight. Maybe a statue to tuck behind for a moment. I don't know what's around, how nice it is. We talking shady alleys? We talking just a stoop?
If you're trying to find like some place to hide, roll me a perception check.
Yeah, not like super hard hide, but even just to step around the corner, just so we're out of the traffic and people don't even like. I can have just a quiet word. I rolled a nat 20, baby.
Cool.
You find the perfect
Oh.
spot. Maybe a bench near some trees or a little like not too deep alleyway. Just a little divot somewhere that's perfect for your way. There's a plethora of spots, and you just find exactly what you're looking for.
Wait, was Scarlet
Even
able to
just-
get out of the building or whatever?
Yeah, they were
We're all
escorted
able to
out.
leave now.
That's
Yeah,
what
we're
they
all
asked.
able to leave
Oh,
now.
without wearing the bracelet.
No, you had to put the
next-
bracelet on.
Okay.
Okay, so Scarlet has
I
it
don't
on.
know about. I was willing to anyway, so
Okay.
I did comply. Which luckily my disguise is non-magical, so
I was about to say, yeah.
Thank goodness.
Suddenly just
Nothing beats the old ways, the old makeup. Yeah, I mean, even if there's just like a fountain, it doesn't have to be like hidden, just out of sight, where I could have a word.
Yeah, out of the main way. Yeah.
Cool. Then I'll let Drake post up and just like as they step out, just do like excuse me, Master and Lady Zima, and try to like call their attention as they step out.
Yeah. It seems like they sort of look your way. They look kind of confused, but they're walking over.
She'll be like, you'll have to forgive me, but I have a message of utmost importance for you that requires your ear and a bit of, well, just a step out of the way here, if you would please. And she kind of gestures to just like around the fountain. If you could walk with me for a moment.
They both look concerned, and your dad kind of looks like frustrated because of everything he's seen. But they agree. They go with you.
As they walk to get like out of sight, she's gonna be like, I now I want to preface this as good news, but I must insist that you withhold any jubilance for a later time, as to not draw attention to this message, as it regards to your eldest child. And kind of
They both look extremely concerned when you bring that up.
Seeing that, I'll be like, I assure you, it's good news. And she's kind of gonna be like I said, promise not to react. And she's gonna like go and like pick her little ear up, her little attachment ear, and like unclip it and like pull it aside to show. Like, and then hopefully she can do the stare down and be like, "Hey there, Ma and Pa. Sorry, and like, I can't show you my true face right now, but I wanted to pull you aside and give you this," and kind of step forward and give her mom first a hug. Like a big hug.
And
if she doesn't fight me off.
After you
shoots me.
After you give the hug, you feel a little bit of pushback. But after about a half second and like the initial like what the hell is going on, you actually feel some tears start to gather up like on your neck, or whatever height difference it is, either on the side of your face or like your neck.
Then I'm not gonna let go of her. I'm just gonna like reach out one hand and like just put a hand on like her father's arm then, and not break the hug with her mother, and be like, hey, I didn't want to do this inside because I didn't want to make a scene and figured take a moment. It's been quite a while, and I'm sorry I haven't been running away or anything like that. Well, not from you guys or anything. Just, as you can tell, I mean, I've been working my way up, and they don't know our relation, so I just wanted to let you know and maybe keep it that way, because as you can tell, things are getting a little crazy around here, and just was worried about you. I couldn't let you leave without saying hello.
They both look sort of like speechless, but then your dad speaks up and he goes, sort of stumbling over his words. Is there any way we can contact you? Do you live nearby? How have you been? I have a million questions to ask you.
Oh, well, I mean, yeah, of course. Honestly, I thought the letters were getting through. I was trying to send them, but maybe I need to find we need to hire a better carrier service. Maybe get some Falcons or something. We'll have to be in touch, but I did have some things that maybe are very, I feel, important that we must discuss at least before we can talk about more peaceful matters, like a reunion. She looks at him and it kind of expresses a similar concern that they have. Obviously, the situation is pretty intense, and they, I believe they know she has abilities. She would have probably revealed them in some ways before leaving home. And I'm fine with this being the case. I'll RP it from here, but I did think that they were like in contact with her through letters and stuff. So it's fine. I don't mind doing like, oh, she's been out of touch for still like the last year. If the letters haven't been getting through, you know what I mean? Does that work for
Hi,
you,
Fish
Ellie?
Valley.
I think so. Yeah, I think I understand.
Like, yeah, she is still like a year's still a lot of time to not be in contact. I feel like, right? Or like through letter, she hasn't been home in like 8 years, but in terms of mail back and forth, it's not like she hasn't been like communicating. She just hasn't exactly been honest about what she's been up to. I did have that written down.
Okay.
To be that guy that's like, it's in my backstory, but it was just like, it's fun. So that the relationship dynamic with her family is super cool. Yeah, like she's cool with her family. Her mom like worries about her, and her dad is, as you described, actually you pretty much nailed it. He's a little more concerned, but like, you know, still caring. So I'm down with all this. I just wanted to clarify that I'm down to make it like, you know, she's been pretty busy for the last year. Last week when we pulled into her, she was in jail and for the Emperor. So like, you know,
That was how we met.
The rest. Exactly. I'm down with everything like that. And I'm down with like haven't talked to them in a while. So, but I did want to clarify. She hasn't been.
Yeah, I know it. I know it hasn't been like years, but I know it's been enough of a bit to concern the parents.
Yeah,
that's what I wrote.
Yeah. Exactly. That's what I'm totally fine with that, and that's why I want to continue with the RP here. So.
Okay.
I just wanted to clear that up, though. It's been a year since they've talked, but she definitely has been off the grid, and even the letters. It's like, what's a letter when you haven't been home in 8 years? Oh, I'm fine, Mom and Dad. Don't worry about me. Like, that isn't enough for them. So, I get it. So, anyway, I'm sorry. I didn't, like I said, I didn't want to, I don't know if her mom's still crying on her shoulder, but at some point, if she releases her, she'd hug her dad, too. And be like, I've been roaming about a little bit in my last few years, finding work here and there. I have gotten your letters, but it's been hard to keep track of everything, and I hope you understand. But I'm sorry if my word hasn't been frequent enough. I do have some recent news, though, that I really do think might matter to you, which is that in recent travels I went in the territory west of Vanderall, and there was some heavily trained and equipped raider cultists that were strong enough to summon familiars of draconic origin, powers that in this time are quite concerning. So I did want to warn you that they were in the fringe of the territories that we're familiar with, and I don't want it to put you guys at danger or without some sort of opportunity to prepare everybody. Please do not confront them. Please run if they do end up in your presence. And then be like, I do have another question for you, and I'm gonna look around. There isn't anybody around other than maybe if I can see like Drake or somebody like that. That's cool, but relatively cool right now.
You're looking for. Can you repeat that one more time?
People. Making sure nobody can overhear our conversation.
Oh yeah, no, you're clear to go with your nat 20.
Okay, with the fountain running next to us. Everything about that.
The tears stop, and when you mention sort of like the whole thing about like the cult and all that kind of stuff, you hear your dad mention, "Oh, but maybe Ruby was right." Ruby. Fuck.
DM
I had it right the first time. He turns towards you and he goes, darling, a few weeks ago, your sister, she was out in the northern section of the woods, helping, joining the family business, kind of. And she said that, near the base of the mountains that separate the kingdom of Hazen from us, she saw a dragon.
Oh,
as you know,
that was us.
Dragons normally aren't, well, super common, but this one in particular had, it was pretty large.
Did she describe
That's
it
very
more than that?
Familiar. It was a
describe it in any other way?
White dragon of some sort. She said it was around 300 feet in wingspan, around 400 feet long.
That's not the one we saw, I don't think. Okay.
Yeah, the one we saw was not 300 feet. I don't think it was that big.
No.
It wasn't white either. It was it was metallic. So.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. I was just clarifying.
Yeah. No, I thought it was the dragon that guy summoned.
Yeah, first I was like, it's us.
Yeah, that's what I thought too.
This might be worse.
It's like, oh no, this is like dragons freely rolling everywhere. Right
yeah,
now.
goddamn.
That's his dragon number 4.
Yeah, technically, yeah.
All right, so carry on, GM. I didn't mean to interrupt my father. How rude of me. Should let my parents speak.
That was basically it. So
Okay.
you technically didn't really interrupt.
Okay. She'd be like, that is certainly concerning the dragon summons that I had referred to were not even that one. So then maybe just be aware that what the Emperor is trying to do, not that it's in good faith, but it certainly is for good reason. People are going to be afraid of magic, and for now, it's worth noting that luckily I don't think you have any business in it. But speaking of that business, I did have something, and I know it's I'm going to be like, this is not related to me coming back and taking over the family business, but more so to the business and how it pertains to your own safety as well as the little ones. Referring to her siblings, of course. And be like, what do you know about business with a man from Admondario? I think I said that right.
Yeah. They look back and forth and they go, business? I'm sorry, you're going to have to elaborate a little bit.
Do you know anything about some of there was a gentleman in that meeting that was unfamiliar to me, but may have been familiar to you. He dressed quite nice and represented the casinos to the west of, I think it's west, southwest, of Admondaria, particularly the casinos, but I don't know if you would know that much business about him, just of him. He spoke of you.
They both looked at each other as they go, we don't know anyone like that. If you're talking about we do have a nameless vendor, maybe that's who you're talking about.
What is it? Less vendor?
Nameless.
Oh, a nameless vendor. Oh, a nameless vendor. Are you talking about normal business? Are you talking about someone that's peculiar enough that you let them do business as nameless? I know that we don't do small numbers, so what kind of... Are we talking a large contract?
It's a pretty large contract. The reason we accepted is because it has the royal seals from, well, here. And that's why we were actually here today, trying to find the person, as we haven't had a letter from them in 9. And then your mom looks at your dad. She goes, it could be 11, 10 days. And your dad pulls out the little, like an official-looking pamphlet, wax seal that's broken, of course. And the wax seal has the official, like, Roland saying, like, all official sealing. And when he hands it over to you, I'm assuming you're going to open it up, right?
I mean, I don't necessarily... sure, if he's handing it to me, I'll take a peek at it. It seems he wouldn't otherwise. I'll look at them curiously and take a look.
It's super legit, and I need you to roll me a wisdom check.
Okay.
You got this.
9 plus 2, 11 total.
You're able to detect that the writing looks very similar to the writing on Kazarath's card.
Okay. She'll look at it and assess this information, and look back to them, kind of tuck it back in and look back to them, pass it back, as it seems fairly official, and be like, yes, I recently came to understand that the person you're referring to may indeed be working for the Emperor. So, I unfortunately, related to my work, I can't tell you much about why I ask this, but I will warn you that, and maybe it's for the better, but for now, the person that has contacted you seems to be legitimate, or at least in the case that they work with the current powers of the establishment. So, if everything seems above board and I trust your business instinct, I would say that play by their rules and do everything you can to stay out of everybody's business. But understand that I do believe there is some sort of twisted business happening about these things. As you know, politics and money, when they conflict, often, well, they're looking out for who they're looking out for. So make sure you're looking out for yourself, and give the little ones my love. If I didn't, make sure you give them more of this, and gives her mother like another hug, and then gives her dad like a solid, because her dad probably would have taught her how to like shoot, and they probably would have had like a little, I would assume, a little bit of a pro relationship. Give him like a firm like handshake, like forearm grip, like
Yeah, I know what you mean.
if that's cool. I feel like that would be which her mother probably frowns upon, and then she'll be like, it was nice to see you. I'll try to write more often. If you do need to get in contact with me, I would have said go through Ergos, but fortunately I don't know that that's a good idea right now. So maybe work on that, Raven, and I'll send word sometime soon. Raven, falcon, some sort of bird that's preferably very cool and sleek. You know my style, Mom. And then we'll figure out a way to communicate better. So that's if they have nothing to say, Scarlett's gonna wander towards Drake and contemplate her family matters.
Okay.
Mama,
Sort of like last leaving remarks is like your parents sort of like give you the okay. They of course bid you farewell, and as they're walking away, it seems like they're just heading back home instead of trying to investigate the letter anymore.
As they go to step away, actually going to be like, and be careful on the roads moving to the east. We ran into quite a bit of hazards up there. Make sure the envoy is quite well kitted and well rested for it, mentally prepared. We circumvented most of them on the flatlands, so be sure to do the same and take the time to be cautious. And she looks at them and smiles and is like, and when I come back, my friends and I would love some drinks and some food, so we'll be sure to gather around. Goes over to meet Drake.
So, Drake, when everybody's leaving, he's gonna try to collide or be with the group while they're leaving. Can he slip through without putting on the bracelet?
Fallen.
If I recall, you already put it on in the thing, and if you tried to like put it on in a way that you could get it off, I would have needed you to roll a sleight of hand. If you just have it in your hand,
I haven't. Yeah, I haven't put them on. I put it in my pocket.
the guards are just gonna hover over you until you put it on.
Oh, so there's no way. Okay. Damn.
They ain't fucking around.
You can't sneak out of this.
Can I do a sleight of hand?
You're gonna have to make
it on and then slip through.
You're gonna have to make it extremely believable. You're gonna have to describe it really well. You're gonna have to what do you call it? You're gonna have to persuade both the DM and the in-game characters.
Okay. All right. So it's a closed loop. It's a closed loop, right? Closed loop bracelet.
How
Right.
do you put it
Okay.
on if it's closed loop?
Okay.
No, I really wish we weren't in that room. I would have illusioned the fuck out of that glass being closed, but there's nothing we could do under magic.
Are they?
Suppression.
Can he like when he takes it? He like no, because if he gets caught, I had bad news. Bad news bears. So how can I put it on but not put it on, but also don't look like it's bad? I'm like
So I
looking at
said
my
you're
own
gonna have to
bracelet in real life,
convince
like,
Yeah, but, you want to wear it on your ankle instead? Put your sock over it.
All right. So usually with bracelets, right? They're fully on when they get past the meat of the hand, right? Like that's when they're actually like around the wrist. So can I have Drake put it like he's gonna fold his fingers in like how you normally try to put it on,
Do you have a
but
metal
he'll
hand?
keep them folded and like leave it the bracelet just like on the.
Okay, that is
on the
that raises other issues, but I'll keep letting you keep going with
Doesn't
this.
your-
Go ahead.
doesn't your-
I'm-
wait, doesn't
I'm-
your
Confused why you're
Doesn't
doing
metal
this at
arm-
all. It was.
Let
you
him
said
cook.
You could, all right.
Let
yeah,
him
all right,
cook.
Okay, no, it's fine.
doesn't your metal arm change shapes? Like is that a thing with your metal hand? I know you have a prosthetic and you can
Well,
shape
That's
you
what-
put
metal.
Jump. You put one on, and I forgot to describe how it went on. But
Oh, yeah, I mean,
Drake
I'm willing to
wouldn't
know.
have noticed that because he's
Okay.
he's trying to weasel his way
Well,
out.
I did
of it.
hand it to Amelia.
All
So
right,
would
Jump.
Amelia
Be
put it
honest. Would you have put it
or-
on right in front of Drake, like that instant, or would you have like
Yeah,
I mean, I would
walked
have
off and
been
put it on
willing.
as you
I would have
walked off?
been willing to. He would have had a moment to stop me and say, "Let's look at this," if that's what he's trying to do.
How he would have done
I know- 'cause I
realistically
know I-
is he would have handed it to you, told you we have to have these on. They turn them off. Like he would have told you about them.
You did say
So
that. You
after
said
he
they
handed
turned-
them to you, yeah, after he hands them to you, I feel like he would probably be a little bit interested in what it looks like when it's put on, but he would
I would
also
have
look
put
at
it
other
on right.
people's
I would have
chicken
put it
too.
on right. I would have put it on right in front of you because I would have been
Okay.
more. To be honest, I would have been so interested in catching the conversation with her parents, or she would have. That she would have.
Oh,
been
she
like,
would have
"Okay."
just done it
I'd have
absentmindedly.
been like, not even absentmindedly, just say, you know what, like, I've heard the decree, it's in the capital. You said these can come off when I leave the capital, so for now, I'm gonna throw this shit on, go talk to her, and not draw attention because my whole goal here
Okay.
is to
You said they
not-
could come off, not only when you leave
Yeah.
the capital.
True. So
Right.
I was gonna wait to
Okay.
talk about that when we're back together, so we can all look at it and be like, how do we get these on and off, and how can we sneak into the capital and shit like that. So. Or if it's even
I'll
worth
give it. I'll give it to you, Drake. You've seen how they go on.
So you would have seen
This
it. I
is-
would have done it right in front of you.
This is why I asked. They're almost too large. Like they don't stick around your hand, but as it goes over the wrist, it shrinks perfectly to wrist size. So your
Oh,
fingers
man,
would have been
that is-
stuck like that.
Oh, okay. It would have been like clamped like this.
help!
That's what I was gonna ask.
Gordon-
I was like, how do these bracelets even work if they're closed?
Officer, can you loosen my cuffs?
And then the
It's
question
tight.
is, I guess the question that we don't have the answer to yet is, how do you take it off? Can you just yank it off? Like,
Right.
Oh, I bet. I'll fill it in.
All right.
the guard said they come
So-
off. So
Can I take a guess?
So Drake's gonna
Can I
put
take
it
a-
on, but he's gonna put it around his prosthetic arm and then go. He'll do it like
Really?
quickly though. He'll do it like when they're like put him on, like as he's trying to get through without doing it. He'll be like, oh okay, and then they'll see him like just quickly put it on.
Right.
Hopefully quick enough that they don't notice it's a
My-
prosthetic or not. But
My light idea about this is that they shrink to the size and stay on you when you're in the city, and when you leave the threshold, they might expand because I'd imagine it's a lot
Oh,
easier
that
to
makes
do
sense.
something like that of a.
don't give
condition.
Ellie ideas.
I mean, his
It's
other
funny you
option
say
is,
give me
like-
ideas because that's literally how it works.
Fuck!
Anyways,
Spoilers.
Well, because
Alright.
the other alternative is like you have to suppress magic in an entire city. That's a lot of effort, as opposed to just be like, have
Right.
your bracelet on, make sure everyone walks through the gate.
Well, if
check
the bra-
security.
if-
Beep.
If the bracelets were magic, how could you put them on in the building that was already being suppressed for magic?
It wasn't on anybody until we put them on, so they didn't meet the condition of on a person until we. I mean, I'm kind of stretching here. I don't even like when we get out of the city, we will have to figure this out. But this is my
yeah, dig into it.
Okay.
while I'm fresh. This is my theory as to what might if it's shrinking to fit.
very good question,
will have
Shiv,
some
and I
shit to
have the
say.
answer to that question.
Razik has some
Uh,
shit to say about all this. I'm just-
Well, I'm glad it's that because if it's not an anti-magic field on the whole city, it means we can still get into the city without them and
Get-
use magic.
I'm gonna
Can
need you
I-
to be super quick with what you roll. You're gonna have to roll me like a sleight of hand, and
Okay.
it'll probably be a disadvantage because you have to be like stupid quick to be able to blow off what you're
Stupid
trying
quick,
to do.
just like while I'm pushing them in. Okay.
Yeah.
Also, real quick, can I just throw one more question to Urgos before absolutely leaving the room?
Can I wear like a ring?
Sure. I will say he already kind of left. I mean, you know where to find him. He has his quarters in this section of the city. You just go over and try to catch up with him.
Okay, cool.
Can I wear mine as a ring, by the
Disadvantage.
way? Seeing that if I see that it's like shrinking on people's arms, can I
Uh-oh.
like just throw it on it?
13.
him?
Disadvantage.
That wouldn't be close enough, in my opinion.
Fuck. Okay. Well, he'll still do it and see what happens. There.
As you're attempting to like slip it on and slip out, it gets caught at the base of the wrist on your prosthetic arm, and it clamps on tight.
Okay. So it's on the base of my prosthetic arm.
Correct. Like toward your palm. Like you're gonna lose a little bit of wrist movement, like ever so slightly. It's not like big, but it's like there's something there, you know.
Okay, understood. So Drake, when he does it, can I have him really pay attention to it to see how the mechanisms kind of work, like the magic, or if there is magic, if the metal, like what kind of metal it is, while it's acting.
Also, just for the sake of adding to his science too, because this is curious to me. I would assume like people in the room would have been putting them on around us, and I would have been seeing this like it closes on their arms, right?
Mm-hmm.
When I put the wristband on, I still would do it willingly, but could I like hold it over a finger and have it shrink to like fit the finger, be a ring, a thing?
Yes, you can.
Fucking dope. All right, this magic's cool.
It's pretty lit. All
right, whatever. I was just curious for science, but also because it sounds cool.
Yeah, that makes sense. It has special insignia, so it looks like nothing else.
Oh, neat.
I can try my best to describe the insignia, but I don't think I'll do it justice. Like I'll have to, AI something up to try to get it done. But it's written in like sort of like an ancient language. I don't think any of you speak this. Let me check. I have the list of languages. No, none of you do not.
This is all Drake's information, by the way. All I'd be like is like, oh, neat ring.
Does it say one ring to rule?
Yeah,
and in the darkness bind them. What is this ancient language? Yeah, what does it say?
The wizard gave us this ring. We have to take it to a volcano.
Dadbot, yo, welcome in.
Drake, roll me an intelligence roll. Let's see how much you know, or an Arcana. I'll give you the Arcana bonus. You're able to tell that it's sort of like layered, like there are several different types of components to the ring, not mechanical components, but like different layers of materials, and that the layers are sort of working together in harmony. That's all you're able to really tell at a surface level without, really looking behind the scenes. Yeah.
Okay, got it. Okay, layer of materials. The insignias they're like outside. They're on the external part of the band, I'm assuming.
Trying to find my best way to describe this. It's like a metal plating, and then inside is different materials that you could see, because the engraves are sort of like cutting through all the layers, if that makes sense.
Okay, so it pretty much goes as deep as probably the last layer, the engravings.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Sweetness. All right. Does it make any glow or any effect or anything, or no?
It has a slight sort of. Here, we could use one of the portraits. See the top right one?
Yeah.
The crazy looking person in armor. It makes sort of that moon's color from the letters and that kind of thing.
Okay, gotcha.
But the metal itself is not shining. It's like the materials that are inside shining that color. I don't know what type of color that is. I guess purple.
Would it be safe to assume that the main power of the bracelet and its use is coming from the engraving?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Drake walks out with his slightly weird wrist bracelet.
Got our armbands on to prove that we're the good Eldians.
Banger reference. Okay, where are you going, Drake?
Gonna meet up with I wanted to describe that happened like right when Amelia was leaving too. He was doing it at the same time.
I figured too.
He was just right outside of earshot, or with Amelia and her parents, just really just looking around, just kind of inspecting the area. So if you can describe like anything important that he would have noticed, of people leaving the hall.
I'll have you roll a perception check. Let's see if you can see a couple of things going on.
Okay. Oh shit! That's a 20.
Oh, let's go.
There are a couple of people who look kind of weird moving around. Sort of these people that look like they were kind of related to the bandit camp that you were at. However, they appear to be way more armored, way more grilled to the teeth, and they actually look dangerous. If the people inside the camp you think would pose you kind of a threat, these guys would probably be the death of you if you were to try to go against them.
I see them.
What are they looking at?
I guess I'm
Guards?
behind the fountain. Never mind.
They're hooded. They have capes. They wear sort of a like super dark forest green with a white accenting. Their capes have, what's the word I'm looking for? Embroidered, however you say that.
Embroidery.
Embroidery. Thank you.
So far.
Against
Thank
the edge of the capes, and on the back of it they have a sigil, and the sigil is 2 arrows parallel over a quiver.
What is this? Who are they looking at?
They almost look like guards, and the quivers they have are on their belt, and they don't appear to be carrying like any bow of some kind. I'll let you keep
do
writing.
they look
before I
like
go any
they're
further.
acting as guards? Like how are they
Yeah,
operating?
they seem to be walking around with authority.
Okay.
And another thing you notice is that they have these weird sort of it almost looks like a wooden dowel, or like a cylinder that has sort of like a hands grip to it, and it's bound to their belt.
Do they look like they're pretty loose with that, or they're like it's like in a spot that they would notice if it went missing or disappeared or anything like that?
It's definitely with it. It's like the front of their belt, sort of strapped. That's the word I was looking for. Strapped to it.
Gotcha.
I want to say holstered, but holstered wasn't the right word.
Do I ever see one of them use it?
Tethered.
Like against anybody that's giving them a hard time, or
Wait, where did you
Let
see
me
these
roll
guys?
for
It was
that,
just
'cause there are
these
some
were
troll rangers.
people going around rounding up magic people, or?
Yeah, they seem to be going around and like asking citizens that sort of thing.
Okay. Hey, do you do magic?
Hey,
Then do we have the perfect jail cell for you? Right this way.
You
someone does a
notice,
card trick, they're like, get him.
you notice that someone seems to be giving him a hard time with a like putting on the bracelet, and one of these guys seems like he's not dealing with it, and as the person tries to make a run for it, they grab toward the dowel, and the dowel expands into a sort of like green energy whipped bow, and they don't even have to draw from the quiver. They pull upon like almost nothingness. A string appears, and they let loose an arrow, and the arrow tethers the target to the floor.
So
So
they
they
get to
can use
magic.
magic.
Yeah.
Wow.
We can't use magic.
So that was one of the
That
things
is
Razik would bring up,
hypocrisy.
because the bracelets immediately, I'm like, I like that they're using magic to suppress magic and outlaw magic. It's like
Yeah.
Yeah, a little hypocrisy.
a little hypocrisy. Yeah.
A little hypocrisy.
I'm about to go make a deal with Elliot. At this point, it seems a lot less bullshit than whatever's going on in this capital.
Is there anybody that looks prominent among them? The one that's giving the orders?
Particular. You grab portrait for him. Is he framed here? Oh, he's actually framed here. Between Razik and Clover, this individual, a drow, he might look familiar to some of you. Seems to be heading the bunch of them, and he has no dowels. Instead, he's just armed to the teeth with daggers around his belt. He has
Oh yeah. I don't want to fuck with that guy.
16 of them.
16.
sold at-
Well,
Yes, with
sold
2
at
prominent
the,
daggers over the others.
And he's giving orders. Does it look like he
Yeah,
has to
he's
give
using
orders, or
custom
everybody
around.
knows
Yeah,
what they're
don't
doing?
don't pick a fight right now.
It seems like he's talking to individuals rather than giving like orders. He's like, "Oh, I guess you're good enough to be able to hear some of the stuff he's saying.
Okay.
Or you rolled good enough." He's saying more like, stand down, make sure you wear the bracelet." Then he points to the person that was running away. And like the person talking to him is like, "Oh, you hypocrites, look, you just used the magic ad." And this individual forcefully grabs the individual and sticks a bracelet on him.
Oh, so even the guards are being told not to use magic now, or the duders, even the bad guys. That's crazy. Okay.
Okay.
So this is gonna be no magic for anybody.
Wait,
alright?
what bad guys?
Step up fighters. Well, these dudes look similar to the ones that I'm assuming we encountered out in the wild that had to do with that dragon camp. If I understand this correctly, right? Like
Yes.
more badass, but even more badass than those guys that summoned the dragon. So basically, TLDR, the dudes who summoned the dragon, their group is hanging out in front of us, arresting people on behalf of the Empire on their no magic clause. And even if they use magic to do it, they should all be wearing bands. So maybe we should confront this. No, we shouldn't confront him. But
Are they? Has anybody died in front of Drake?
No. Everyone's getting roughed up though. Like they are using excessive force.
Okay, so even like the because I'm assuming some people would be like that and fight a little bit.
do I hear
Even
the
the
panic?
fighters are being rounded up.
do I
Yeah.
hear panicking like people?
Okay.
I'm assuming the city is as this decree is spreading, where there's going to be a panic, right?
Yeah, they're sort of the people that are like calming the panic. That's the best way to describe it.
Oh, so they're de-escalating a little bit.
It's chaos.
Sorry, if I would have seen this too developing, I would have definitely added a note to her parents to be like, when regarding the travel, it'd be like, either get out now or, wait inside the upper rings until people stop panicking. But no, actually, I would try to just tell them to get out now.
Do I match them? This is like using a little bit of your lore, Ellie. Do I match them to the Lord of or the House Zandiel's pendant or sigil?
Not even remotely close now.
Okay, is there no weapons that they hold as well have the sigil on it?
No. I did
Okay.
make a critical error the last time you guys saw them. However, Scarlett's busy doing something, so she's not there to sort of correct my DM error. So
Okay.
You're good. I don't really care. You win.
I don't know. It might be something. It might be something critical to the party.
Hold on, I'm just writing
To get her
things.
telling her parents to get out of town and then find a place to rest and then be safe going home. Avoid the
Do I see anybody from the House Zandiel? Like any of the guards? Do I see how are they looking at them? Are they frustrated with those guys? Are they okay with those guys? They like those guys?
not in particular, no. It seems like there are just, guards sort of walking, doing their thing, and they're sort of there to put like, disputes or disturbances to bed.
Okay, so they're not bothered by this other group. They're not like, fuck these guys. These guys are taking my job type deal.
Yep.
Okay. Okay.
As my conversation's over, I'd like to regroup with him so I could kind of catch the tail end of this. I do want to make a note out loud just because it's only fair that everybody, I guess, gets to hear the character deet of. I think that for her parents, walking over to meet a comrade. I mean, I don't know if she said if friends or not. She did say friends a moment ago, but I feel like her parents always pushed her to go and make friends, even though there was literally nobody her age to make friends. So, big +1. Hopefully her mom feels good. Not making socializing is how they would have said it. Go socialize. She's not about it. But you guys make me come out of my shell in character and out of character.
Aw.
Anyway, just add that in. But I do want to regroup with Drake if I can at the tail end of this.
Okay. I'll say, like, as you're seeing sort of everything going around, Drake can sort of point these things out to you, and I won't even have you roll for it. Normally I would, but however, I missed the roll last time. Scarlet, you recognize these groups of troop as part of the Archers of Herethrain, and this is the sort of the Ranger Division. That's what they're basically referred to.
Archers of what are they called?
Herethrain. I'll spell it out.
What's that? It's the Herethrain group that we ran into before.
Where did we run into them?
Near the dragon, I'm pretty sure. I wrote it down somewhere. I just can't find it.
Was that in
Yeah.
that? Oh.
You would know a little bit about the group. You wouldn't know too much, but you know that there are basically different levels to them. That's what I forgot to tell you earlier. The one,
Okay.
and because of that, I'm gonna tell you, just a little bit more and let you in on a little bit of insight. You would know that the ones from the bandit camp would be scouts because the Herethrain archers stem from your home kingdom, and it basically goes scout, regular archers, and the rangers are the deadliest.
Okay.
Sorry, and these are
Hey,
the Rangers.
hey, Ellie,
so
who's
it's
using the
Scout,
bottle?
regular.
I'm
and
glad,
Ranger.
Dad bod. It's a bit of a
What's
slower
your-
episode today, but
It's just my ADHD kicked
it's
in.
been we're
Bottom left
split up
character.
right now. So it's a little bit of back and forth on like
Oh.
what each group is
Nice.
doing.
That's
I'm still
the
vibing with Sean.
gambler
I'm having
that
fun, so.
Yeah.
Jump was
That's
talking to.
and looking for Clover. That's the dude hunting Clover, I think.
Thank you. Sorry.
He does look like someone that's looking for Clover.
Casual himself.
All right. So Drake's gonna lean over to Amelia. We need to get back together as soon as possible. Oh wait, no, we don't. Frick. Drake's like, we need to get somewhere secluded.
My curiosity here, and I don't know if it's time to test it, but it's that we're not allowed to do magic. We're using bracelets that suppress our magic, but the coin that we're holding that communicates through
Mhm.
magic is imbued already with magic. So, in the chaos,
This should be working.
I would hope so, but I would like to take your word, and we will walk towards our horses, and then as the chaos is happening, and I'm sure the guards at the front gate are kind of overwhelmed with the shit going on, and we're gonna grab our horses, walk by, and be like, "Ghost, our little heads up would have
Wait.
been nice." What's up? Sorry.
Wait, I just realized something. We
What?
don't need to be secluded. They work through our brain, our mind.
Right.
No one's
yeah,
gonna notice.
exactly.
Yeah, I just realized that. Like, we don't have to be like hidden somewhere talking. Like,
Yeah.
you can
True.
have
We'll
conversations.
do the handhold technique and walk through the city and try to contact them if we can. Otherwise, we'll
Right.
hop horses and get out of town. But I do want to give Ghostar some shit on the way out and be like, Ghostar, you should.
Oh.
about this. I hope you have a fun day. This is what you brought upon yourself. You hop on our horses and we can.
I just had a
kick
weird
dust.
connection issue. Okay, we're good.
Okay.
Or I guess we're not hopping on the horses. We're gonna walk and try to hold hands and see if we can get through to them with the coin, because it's not our
Yeah.
magic; it's magic coin.
Rick, well,
You are absolutely able to get in touch with the other group.
Yay!
Hey.
Excellent. Hello, hello. Anybody out there? Come in.
Razik
come
picks up the stone, talks into it like a walkie-talkie. Oh, we've made contact. Over.
Oh, they're back.
And then I'll signal to
Yeah,
I'll signal to Clover and Ronan.
We've learned
Hey,
if you gather
they're
around and all
back.
hold the coin. Everybody tell them to gather around and touch the coin. Everybody get a hand.
All right, and I'll motion in for them to come and
Everybody pinching the coin.
yeah, hand in the circle, everybody.
Pinky out. Pinky out.
Pinky out, pinky out. Yeah.
We're all holding
Yes.
hands.
Alright.
You
Okay.
put the coin on a stump and just all put a finger on it. Come in, come in.
Yeah. So the first thing Razik's asking is, well, what's been taking you guys so long? Everything good?
Well, we're all good ourselves, but everything is not good in the realm. So we have some explaining to do, and fortunately, our time with Urgos was a bit brief. So if
Were
you're all
you
safe? We're good. Well, what's that? Go ahead.
were you able to talk to Urgos? Like, what did you tell him? Did you tell him about the dragon?
Drake had a brief interaction with Urgos, but to keep it brief, we're not even allowed to be communicating with you right now via magic. It's been outlawed within the city limits, so we're
What?
going to...
They outlawed magic? That's racist. What?
I like pull my ear away from my imaginary wherever the words come
Yeah,
from,
like,
wherever the voices come
I'm like, what? Because like I'm big magic users. I'm like, this is ridiculous.
We certainly agree, and it seems Urgos does too, but unfortunately they were dragging away various magic users, so it wasn't the time for us to make a scene in defense for the case of our magic use. We're on our way out of the city now as fast as we can, and suspect that the civilians and anyone who's traveling and can magic will certainly be quite upset by this, so we'll make our way to you, but it sounds like our drinks are off for the night. Unless we can find a quick tavern out of town, but I'm sure they'll be crowded very soon.
Well, were you able to tell Urgos about the staff at all?
I don't know about the staff. I wasn't there for that.
Yeah, Drake's gonna say, we probably shouldn't talk about this stuff.
Well, I thought... So Razik will kind of like blink and be like, I thought the whole point of you guys going in there was to talk to Urgos, tell him what's happened so we could figure out what's next.
Let's just say the staff had longer complications than we all could have thought possible.
So you didn't manage to tell Urgos about the staff or the dragon?
Well, Razik, we were going to give him the coin to have him communicate with you, but as soon as we went inside, they locked the doors and turned off all magic within the room, so unfortunately we weren't in a position where we could continue our plan.
Well, where is Urgos now?
Well, we were told he was going to be around, but he was under heavy protection, so we figured we'd reconvene and then discuss the new order that the Emperor has employed, and recontact Urgos now that we have to reassess what might put us in danger or not. Good news, though. Sounds like dragons are kind of kosher in the realm. There's been multiple sightings of multiple other dragons all around, so ours might not be so uncommon, other than that we got it from a very dangerous man who I just met. So.
What? Wait! You met the guy?
Say what?
We'll talk about these things back at camp. We'll try to get to you as quick as we can. Is there anything you all need? But otherwise, we're on our way.
Yeah, I could use a large steak. Can you make it medium rare? I'll take a milkshake to go with that, please.
Yeah, hot bowl of stew.
Like, well,
Smallman want to bring me a nice shield.
Maybe some
honestly,
bourbon.
Right when Rage says something, if he is saying that, like, it's a sort of joke, Drake's like, I have something a little bit better for you, buddy.
Oh yeah.
Can I use it as a shield?
Also,
I don't think you'd want to, but okay.
Fuck.
Also, I'll take one of the casino gold on the way out of town. Even though that was a kind of a joke, I will I'm sure gold's enough to get a pretty good amount of like a good amount of good stuff to bring back to camp for like a good evening. We are close to the city, so I wish we could get better food for now, but at least some good snacks to bring back. A light keg, a small one, enough to get all of us a pour or two. If that's cool, Ellie. If that's easy for us to grab on our way out, I want to just grab that and go. At the local Schmcdonald's.
Hey,
Yeah, can you pick up some McDonald's on the way out? Yeah.
What would you guys like? Would you like Schmcdonald's or would you like Schmacko Smell?
Yeah, I'll take a McChicken and a fucking...
Yes, McDonald's.
How about a Robies? Little Robies out.
Robies?
You mean a
Yo,
roast
so-
beef
Sorry,
triple
Schmick-Filet is
decker
closed.
sando.
It's Sunday.
Not Schmick-filet, okay. Schmarbies.
Schmarbies. Oh, the good fries. Right. They've got the
Right.
ones.
I want some I want a large curly
So-
fry.
So
All right,
Razik,
Jim, I'm gonna spend at least
I
a
want
gold on
a
curly
double
fries and
Pound
Arby's.
roast beef sandwich.
Whatever the
I wanna,
closest equivalent is.
I want to state that like I want to say
I
that
thought you were about to put an order in too.
No, I don't have to RP the drive-through experience.
Are you
Us
guys
cut to
not
us on the
fans?
horses.
Are you guys not fans of RFC, Rolling Fried Chicken?
Oh my, rolling.
Oh my god. I've heard RFC is the best chicken in the county.
Cut to Amelia
It's not the same.
and cut to Amelia and Drake on their horses at the drive-through, touching the coin. Like, what was it you said you wanted again? Can you one more time? Sorry, hold on, please. Hold on, Drake, hold on. Tell him to hold on.
Drake,
Hey,
is there any way you could, secure materials to make a shield for me before you leave the city?
We do have the
We're not-
I think
not
I can
on-
do that.
what time is
We're
it
not banned-
in the
we're not banned
world?
from
Is
the
it day?
city.
Is it like the sun going down?
I would assume it's probably like
in a couple
5.
hours.
Probably like 5 or so.
Because we got here in the
Yeah, I'm not sure.
morning, didn't we?
Yeah, well, we woke up because I think we rested outside of town, and then we woke up and went into town.
We were 3 hours from here from where we had taken our long rest.
And we're
Razik
not-
will. There's going to be a
we're not
little bit of
outlawed
a.
from the city. We'll still be able to shop and everything. We just have to be very wary. And we wanted to communicate.
It was more of haste, not
Right.
you know.
But Razik's gonna. There's gonna be like a little bit of like annoyance in the tone of my voice when I'm like, "Why didn't you talk to Urgos about any of the things you said you were gonna talk to him about?"
So a lot going on at the time.
I did want to say I was not there in character, but I definitely at one point was like, we should probably talk about Kazael too, but it wasn't my
Right. Like there was so much to talk to him about, and then like none of it happened, and then you guys were leaving, and I'm like, "Bitch, turn around."
Well,
What the fuck?
we can always come back. That's why I asked. That's why I asked when I can next see him.
Right.
he
So
can always come
but
back.
Raz
He
is
can
gonna be
always
like,
come back.
right. There's gonna be like a little frustrated, but Raz will be like, "All right, fine. Come back for now, I
Plus,
guess."
my parents are getting ravens.
I wanted to
there
know the
and
present
falcons set up.
problems instead of that right now.
Right.
Yeah. So Drake will say, I prioritize the present issue, but we will definitely talk to him when we get back to him. He said we're welcome to. So.
All right.
So
Yeah.
awesome.
We definitely have to like. We can't just be chilling here with a baby dragon and not know what to do with it.
All right.
No, we
Yeah, speaking of which, Amelia, could you maybe grab a cloak on the way out too for
a
me?
big
If
cloak
we're-
for you. Oh my gosh.
Please.
Shopping trip.
Yes, I can see where this is going, and I know exactly. I have in mind what you have in mind.
I think I
will do
know
the
what you're
shopping
saying.
appropriately.
So I have an
Under
idea.
you.
So Ellie.
Mm-hmm.
So let's say we go to. We might want to. Do you want to role play the talking to the blacksmith and the guys that make armor and stuff like that, or just talk it through?
I talk it through just to go a bit faster,
Okay.
just so that you can
So-
do stuff. Actually, no, you have to roleplay in this case. Never mind.
Damn it!
I have
Okay.
notes.
Okay, well then I will be here. Let's try the ring trick.
Here we
my
go.
God, I can't use magic.
Here we
shit.
go.
We can't do the ring trick.
Okay, so if Amelia's okay with it, Drake's gonna make his way to a local armor. I think it's the correct term.
I think a silversmith or something does actual armor. So
Yeah, something like that. I'm cool with silversmith. Sounds cooler.
blacksmiths make horseshoes, but silversmiths
Right.
make swords.
So Drake will approach the front, the man on the counter. He specifically chose an area that has gone through the wave of hey, magic's becoming illegal, but the guards haven't reached yet. He's choosing something like that, in the in between. And Drake opens the door and he says, silversmith maybe. Silversmith.
I looked
calls
it up.
it up.
I looked it up. I was to say technically blacksmiths work with heavy metals like iron and steel, so it's still blacksmith.
Okay.
If you want swords, silversmiths
Okay,
are
gotcha.
silvers and golds, which makes sense.
Okay. So he calls out blacksmith.
And the blacksmith Smith looks over at you and he goes, what can I do for you?
Do you have any magical items in this facility?
Oh, we did until about 20 minutes ago.
Where are they now?
Sorry, I don't know. Why
Taken by the new guards. That's what we'll call them. And he points to the rangers walking the streets.
So, real quick, Ellie, I was intentionally trying to see if I can snag him before the guards got to him. Is that possible at all?
No, they got to him in the middle of your meeting. That's why.
Okay. Rage. I was about to try to get you something good, but we'll work on it.
Drake, you have the communication coin still, right?
Yeah, I do.
All right, you're just gonna hear like a sudden and health potions.
Those are magic, though.
Dude, I should have gave him the whole purse.
Always need more health potions.
They're alchemical, hopefully. They differentiate.
Yeah, that is a question. Yeah, like would they outlaw health potions? That'd be kind of brutal.
I feel
Are
like
they
I doubt
magic?
they're gonna have to have an argument for clerical healing.
Kratos,
They're gonna
welcome
have
in.
some issues. They're gonna have some discussions.
Yeah, there's gonna be some
What about
nuances
the
here.
clerics? The clerics just like, hey, you have a job in this capital. Yeah.
Exactly. They'll have to make
Samuel's
like,
gone,
religion. Well, they're gonna
See, I'm
employ
glad
their
Ishmael
own.
is not in this capital, dude.
Oh no,
Fuck.
guys! They're gonna instate their own religious, like approved religion of clerics, and they're the only ones that can do magic and heal. Just like these ranger guys are gonna be the only ones allowed to rest people. They're gonna lock it down. This emperor is about to use his.
Isn't he
paranoid,
currently still a prince?
whoever the new emperor is, who's paranoid enough to outlaw magic and use it as a reason to start just locking people up, basically,
Yeah.
is kind of so anyway, it's just it's a danger to the public, and we're in the center of it right now. That's why I want to get to you guys before this like makes everyone freak out and start rioting.
So Drake's gonna go to the blacksmith and he's gonna say, we've been sent as a secondary inspection to verify that all magical items have been removed from here.
Oh my god.
All right, where's the persuasion check?
Amelia's gonna roll her eyes and throw.
Well,
the
the persuasion is
that,
the
or is that
badge.
performance?
Yeah,
Is that
that's
performance?
what Amelia. You, bam. Yeah, Amelia takes out the badge
and keep
people don't
wandering the
normally have
shop.
that.
Yep. Keep wandering the shop, inspecting the wares.
So I'm here as a verification. You will be put on a not warning. What's it called? What's it called when
Watch
people
list?
like they can give away they can give away like the drugs to you if they like tell you they have it.
What?
There's a
Oh,
word for it.
God,
Cops do it all the time during discretion. It's like I used to be transit police, but I forgot the fucking word for it. It's a lenience. Okay. You'll be put on a leniency list. Meaning that if you have anything now, you won't be reported. Do you have anything additional?
And if it helps with his persuasion here, I'm gonna be like, Amelia will hold up her ring finger with the band on it that I'm sure they're wearing then too if they've been stopped by, and be like, listen, we're not big fans of the new policies ourselves. It's just something that apparently we all have to follow, otherwise it will cause panic within the higher ups. So I do apologize for the secondary inconvenience today.
Like you're trying to schwooze them, like. This is
We got the badge, we got the
I
ring.
feel like
swindling, dude.
I feel like in the beginning of like a wave, right? It hasn't really truly hit them that's super illegal, so I feel like he wouldn't give it all away. Like it hasn't really he hasn't seen anybody die for or get executed.
Let's see if the DM agrees with you.
Let's see.
Amnesty?
Amnesty, there you go. Amnesty
There it is.
period. Yeah, that's correct. Yeah, thank
I
you.
hope that the GM has something left over that he didn't confiscate.
Yeah.
So you're looking for anything in particular that has been confiscated from this guy, right?
Yeah.
That's correct. He's pretty much saying this is the amnesty period, the secondary inspection.
Well, unfortunate for you, there is no amnesty period. However, they didn't grab everything.
Ooh.
Oh.
Ooh.
Oh.
Wait, Wait. You said
We
there's
got
no
some
amnesty
thievious
period.
people around here.
Oh.
He opens out like a little like toolkit and that kind of stuff, and he brings out like a couple of potions of healing, and he brings out a couple of. It almost looks like raw rocks of steel, and you're like a ore that can be forged into a steel. That's what I want to say.
Oh, sweet.
Oh, sick. As I see this, I'm gonna be like, it really is just preposterous that they're even going for potions. If someone were like you were to get injured, I don't understand what all of this is about. I really do apologize once again. We're just trying to get through everybody first so that we can all get home tonight and sleep easy.
He
Sure, you'll
goes,
have concerned customers tomorrow.
just take it. They're pretty hard on the books.
Well,
I don't want to be
is this
caught with
a-
contraband. I've already been caught enough.
Is this
Well-
ore magical then?
It comes from a magical kingdom, and I don't want to chance them taking it.
Ooh.
Well,
Okay.
if it comes into question or anything with your clients coming back saying their magical wares from your shop got confiscated, you can tell them on our behalf that it is just part of the policy right now and they'll have to make do. There's no need for you to compensate them, though you may not get their return business.
How
Are you
many
rolling an
health potions?
intelligence roll on the ore?
I would like to.
Arcana.
Understood.
I do feel that went from me swindling this guy to genuinely feeling bad we're clearing out their last of their stash. So I'm like trying to.
Well, at least
actually make this
magical
and be like,
stash, you
"Sorry.
know.
I'm sorry, man. This does suck."
It's better in our hands.
Oh, that's funny.
Yes. As they get stashed away, be like, I suppose. I just don't know if you've heard. There's been an uptick in magic dragon sightings outside of the capital lately. If it's worth anything, maybe these will go to somebody else who's ill-equipped to deal with a dragon that may in fact be needing of these. Just boo. Well, it's technically true. I mean, either way. He doesn't. What's this? What do you mean? There's been
Please
there's
tell
been
me
dragon
it's-
sightings all over.
That's
He
true.
just sort of gives you
Let them move.
looks, and he straight up goes, "I don't want any more involvement in this. Just take this and leave."
Yeah, don't look at gift horse in the mouth. Like, just go.
All right, guys. I'm
16
just trying to
take
break
anything?
the tension.
You recognize this as Nonian high-grade iron, which can turn into Nonian steel.
Thank you, Dad Bob.
Strong enough that it is it's sought after. That's the best way I'll describe it. It's not like
Gonna make some dank ass shit.
it's not
Okay.
super rare, but it's sought after.
Okay. Drake will pull a small notepad from his bag, like a journal, pretty much his journal, the usual journal everybody has, and then takes out a pencil or a writing instrument, and he puts a slash across it. He said, "Don't worry about being on the amnesty period. Stay safe." And he like turns and walks out.
I'm just
with
gonna take the
music.
badge back from you and be like, "Yes, we may be back, but more for personal business. Sorry about all the hassle. We appreciate everything you do, keeping us armed and whatnot." And then she turns and goes.
Very good.
So we took
Oh, how
from
many
the-
health potions do we
the
get?
ore and
Oh yeah, I was gonna say actually, I do have coins. I'm gonna throw him a gold as well. So I'm down to 6 of Clover's gold remaining, and I still have Ronan's 2 gold.
Get rid of them.
I mean, now that I know that it's cool, the casino's not beefing with me, I don't really mind. He technically offered me a butt ton of that specific coin, which means that it's in circulation, so it's not really like traceable in the sense of, it wouldn't be surprising if someone who's been to that region has coins from that region, it sounds like. So We good. Thanks for the coins. I'll use them to get us snacks and pay the and
In a
Don't
silk
forget my
cloak.
double half-pound roast
1
beef
gold for
sandwich.
whatever healing potions. Oh yeah, let's go. Let's take the. I'll take some and get a cloak. True. GM, how much for a cloak on the way out of town?
5 silver. I won't
5
even have you
silver, I have-
roleplay for it. It's like dirt cheap.
Okay, yeah, I don't. Yeah, I mean a nice one, but what color clover?
They're like a chocolate brown.
Ooh, okay, all right. I'll get one. Heavy or light? You want like a
Light.
light? Okay. Oh yeah, true. You're small.
I'm heavy enough.
Yeah, she's small. Oh,
Small. Oh yeah, small and wearing armor. All right, fair enough. Get like a thin, no fur, single layer of like thick, still like thick leather though, so it can handle the like pointy parts of the armor and the rubbing. Still be water repellent. All
Maybe
that jazz.
so. Yeah, maybe not like wool. Something not too. A little flame
Yeah.
resistance would be
Well-
nice.
Well, the player didn't. I guess Amelia might consider this, but she hasn't seen the dragon. But the player is also considering you have a. If you're trying to hide a dragon, you're gonna need something that's like kind of firm and doesn't just reveal like a giant lump squirming around. So,
Yeah.
Yeah, we trust your judgment. I
And-
think
and it's
I think
flamey,
Amelia's
so
got her
fur-
number. Yeah.
it's. I don't know this, but it's flamey, so fur might not be great either.
all right.
Whatever.
I
You
guess
can
for
you
any
can
back
you
then.
can AI up whatever cloak you want for your character though. That's what you got.
All right, but I think you see like in the meantime, Clover's like trying to like pick up Chance and get him to like hide behind her hair, and it's just like a very poor execution.
This is gonna be a factor.
Yeah, I don't know if we'll
Right
be
back.
going to the city.
So back to them. We're down if we're done our actual business to just hop on the horse. I'm down to hop on the horse and make our way without trampling people back to where they are.
Okay.
Yep, I'm good.
As you move back through the city, I'm assuming you are exiting the way you came in, same district and all.
Yeah.
We would be on that side, so yeah.
You move through the streets. It seems like people are pretty upset. Most people go along with it. Others who don't are basically like beaten into a bloody pulp.
Fun.
Seems like stuff is really turned upside down.
Lovely. So this new guard regime is very regime-y, is what I'm understanding.
Yes.
Lovely. These are exactly the types of people that I eliminate, but not in this mass. So, okay. Noted.
We'll run a crusade on the city.
Yeah, unfortunately, I can't interrupt. I can't interject with like every like dude getting
Oh!
hustled because they're resisting. It's not my
Plan.
business.
We let our dragon grow up, and when it's big enough, we sick it on the city and have it blow up all the bad people.
Yeah, just
What are
give
you,
him another
Daenerys
100 years.
Targaryen?
yeah.
I was literally about to
Yeah.
make that reference. What are you? Season 8, episode 5 of Game of Thrones?
No, we're lost. We're the show Lost.
Wow, that's even.
I know that's a pretty old reference at
Also,
this point.
dragons don't necessarily take, depending on like I don't know. It depends on what.
We'll train him well.
Ellie
Don't
has
worry.
his world
What if the
set to.
dragon says no?
We'll
Hey,
give him
Papa
a
says, "Hey, do whatever you want."
we'll give him a reason that like these people that they're bad, you know, and then he'll be on our side, and then yeah. Yep, that's how it works.
Sounds kind of sus to me. I don't know.
You have to convince the DM.
We'll be like,
Guys, we have
these
to keep it
people
alive that long.
stole your gold. Yep, for sure. Go get them. It's a foolproof plan, I'm sure.
So I'm assuming it doesn't take us long or have to effort to find our group, right?
Yeah, you know exactly where they are. It probably takes 20 minutes of total travel time. Like if you're really huffing it,
Right.
you guys all meet up in person, and Drake and Scarlet, both of you guys see. I almost wanted to call you Amelia for a second. Drake and Scarlet, both
Yeah,
of
it
you.
doesn't- only matters when you're talking to people.
Yep. Both of you see this little dragon running around. Looks like it's getting a little sleepy. It's moving a bit drowsier, but it's
Oh,
it's a baby dragon.
Razak immediately sees the group and like double hand gestures towards the dragon, like, look at this cute ass dragon. He's like all excited about it.
Still on the horse, like hands on chest, like dawing out loud on a bird. We have so many babies in our group.
Amelia, Drake, Chance. This is Amelia and Drake.
If it comes near me, I will do like you're meeting a cat for the first time. You want to like put your hand out and let it check you first.
Are dragons more cat-like or dog-like? It's a good question.
Cat-like, absolutely.
You think cat?
I feel like
I'll die on this hill.
they do.
They're more dragon-like for sure.
I think that's all. I agree with Ellie,
That's
actually.
fair,
Yeah,
that's fair.
I'm a little biased,
Does
but I
seem like
do
a
agree
half
with Ellie.
between...
I was given two
Like-
options.
There's no gray here. But
So-
yeah, we'd hop off the horse, and be like, "We're back. We should. Here's the things you requested. Toss the things at them."
The dragon sort of inspects you, looks at you, and then like sneezes and a little bit of flame comes out.
Oh, it's so cute. Smells of gunpowder.
Our dragon's just full of gunpowder. Would it work? I don't know if it would work. Like, is it sulfur? Would it be like?
Sulfur,
'cause,
maybe.
well,
Mm.
Dragon breath is more like from an acidic combustion.
I think. Yeah. Well,
know-
it depends on what dragon lore we're talking about, but.
Yeah, that's also true.
Smells
You
like my
know-
kind of fire.
Yeah, maybe, I don't know, maybe Razik's probably not today. I think he's getting quite tired, but maybe someday soon you should maybe help him with his breath. I don't know, could you
my
do that?
That's a good idea. I could show
He's-
him the way. I'll stand there like look all like proud, you know, like.
Maybe we
You
should
know, it's
start
not
with.
the first time he is had a little hiccup here.
True.
Maybe we should start with sit and stay before we teach him fire breathing. But I do think.
Yeah.
Well, I also don't breathe fire, but I do breathe lightning.
I mean, it's gotta be similar, kind of. I don't know, right?
Yeah, I'm sure it's similar, you know. As a dragonborn,
Like
not really knowing about like,
instinct-wise.
yeah.
Could you do this as a baby? Were you able to do this in your first day? Could you dragon's breath?
Oh God.
GM.
Ellie, I don't know actually the rules
He
behind
actually, struck both his parents with lightning, and that's why
Damn, dude,
he
that's
doesn't
my
know.
tragic
It.
backstory. Like-
No, I imagine like the electric baby, like they do like the babies spit up, and for a baby dragon, it like burps up like little elements, like this one is. So you would
Yeah.
like static shocked your parents.
Razak actually doesn't
yeah,
know.
that was the joke there. It's just you were just static shock as like a child.
Yeah.
Like every time they went to pick you up, it's like,
Oh,
oh shit. Ow, fuck."
Razak doesn't know like a whole lot about his like early upbringing.
The
or past,
GM
so-
doesn't even know about his backstory. That's how much backstory there is.
Whoa.
Well, it's
that's
kind of
deep.
semi-intentional, but anyway, I would So Razak would just be like, I actually don't know. I don't really remember.
Well, this is quite exciting. We're all turning into quite, well, we'll hopefully be good parents. Other matters very important though, as the dragon seems to be like dozing. It sounds like.
Yes,
Drake, you had a
please tell us
conversation-
why did they outlaw magic? That's ridiculous.
Oh, I just realized Drake's not there. So, so couple of things. Sorry about the lack of communication. We got in there, they closed the doors, and turns out we couldn't communicate. So, as I said before, we would have loved to just give Ergos the coin. Even at one point, I considered it, but when I found out there was no magic, you couldn't even have that conversation. But
I see.
so bad news. Every important person in the kingdom, it felt like, was in that room, and half of them, or some good portion of them, are aligned with the new emperor. I will quickly break down the fact that there's a new emperor apparently.
Yeah.
And be like, I made some decree that even Ergos seemed heavily disagree with about a lockdown on magic due to distrust he has over somebody invisible seeding some sort of strife amongst his kingdom. So, apparently, and actually I don't know if I had that. So I'd be careful of. Wait, let me check real quick.
Since
Oh,
we
yeah,
were,
no, that was the loud announcement. That wasn't what he said to Drake. So that was the official announcement. He said that I'm just gonna out of character do this. But there's a new decree because of recent events. So they're taking away magic items and casters because of security reasons, and that magic casters, quote, can't be trusted because some invisible shenanigans have seeded said distrust. So for the time being, in the foreseeable future, magic is outlawed within the capital. And to be honest,
Sorry,
nobody else seemed to agree with it other than the Emperor and his entourage. So, we have these now, and I don't know, is the ring still ring-sized? How'd that happen when we left the
Oh yeah, did it come off when you
Yeah, I
left it?
forgot to describe that. It basically like blew up to its original size and fell off.
Okay.
So she'll like clip it to her like side when she's not wearing it, apparently. And
What?
we have these now, and you don't have to wear them right now. But as soon as you cross the threshold of the city, it's expected that you wear these in some capacity. Though they do make quite nice rings, if not bracelets. And they cut off your access to magic. And I look at the magic users in particular, the group, and be like,
Yeah, Razik's
it
gonna
on.
frown at that heavily.
I did put it on and it did come off because I didn't want to cause a ruckus in the city capital. Figured we could figure these out. Look towards Drake and be like, we could maybe figure these out more in detail now that we're away from the watchful eye of the kingdom. Which, by the way, the cultist or raiders that we saw in that camp with the metal dragon, they well, it seems that they are also in cahoots with this new policy regime. So, or new regime's policies. So. We've got some real problems. They aren't going so light on the civilians either. People are getting roughed up, and I'm sure there will be a lot of panic. So, we'd intended to find somewhere inside the state tonight. We could do that, though. To be completely honest, it may be safer to just stay away from the main roads for the time being while the city clears out. No doubt this will cause some sort of displeasure amongst all.
As long as nobody uses magic, right? And if we're wearing the bracelets, like Razik's kind of like considering staying at the end, but then also he then looks back at the dragon and goes, "We do also have a dragon with us. That's going to be difficult."
Well, to be completely honest with you, Razik, I don't mind the lack of magic inside the kingdom walls. I know it's rough for you in particular, but there comes a time when our alternative means do carry us quite well compared to others. And she gestures to her revolver. Your ripped pecs, your 20 strength.
True. It does a little flex, Yeah, I mean,
I'm just just the dragon.
Yeah, I don't particularly have too much of a problem not being able to use magic as long as I don't need it, but I don't see us getting into too big of a kerfuffle in the city. Hopefully, we just really need to talk to Urgos.
I concur, and I don't mind wearing these bracelets temporarily to get in communication with him as well. Though I don't think it would be bad to maybe figure them out when we're outside the city and have Drake give us a way that we can get in the city and be maybe the only ones able to still use our magic, though.
Right.
For now, I don't see a need to, other than the current regime, but if they give us a hassle, we'll make a break for it.
And what did you say before about invisible shenanigans that the Emperor mentioned? What was that about?
The new Emperor seemed quite paranoid about all sorts of things, and seemed to blame all magic users for the happenings of some invisible... Oh... Right, did the staff thing get mentioned out loud in the meeting? No, it did not. So, yeah,
No.
Basically, magic items have been going missing, the ones that we were sent after. I would assume it seems that was due to some invisible magicians. So, for now, the Emperor has forced a lockdown on magic.
Out of character, didn't Ellie have Urgo say something about the family staff? That was the staff.
If Drake's there, he can chime in, yeah.
Yeah, Urgos did. Yeah, I was waiting until Amelia was done.
Hi, Maisie.
Yeah, no, by all means, hop in. You were AFK when we started this, but added whatever you had to the combo.
Have we made that connection that it was the Emperor's family staff that we were after and that we destroyed?
Well, that's what we're thinking as players, but Urgos told me that the family staff went away or got stolen. So Drake would chime in and say, someone used magic to steal the Emperor's staff, the Emperor's family staff.
So
I don't know
Razik-
what it is.
Razik
on.
will kind of go a little wide-eyed then, and I think in character, since I'm doing it as a player, I would also as a character kind of be like, "Uh-oh, I hope that wasn't the staff that we blew up." So like Razik's just saying that out loud, like yeah.
Either A, he's this paranoid that he put this down, or he's using the event to clamp down on magic users for another reason. We don't know. Urgos doesn't seem to know. So but he did tell me that we can talk to him later when things calm down a little bit to discuss with him about everything else. But at the moment, what I've learned is the current emperor has been acting weird ever since he left, or not even ever since he left. Right before he left the capital, go to the Northern Sea, the Sea of Herathay, specifically for an eye or towards an isle. Gave away a few more equipment, and then had some more drastic changes when he came back about 9 days ago. So,
and I will say, Urgos did seem fairly distraught by the news of the situation, and it is the new emperor, so it is very well possible that the new powers were not actually as tight with Urgos in terms of communication. So I do believe he doesn't know as much as we would like him to here, but it wouldn't mean that he's not worth consulting on the situation and where to go from here.
So the old emperor tasked you guys to find the staff, and now the new emperor is upset that he can't find it, or it's still gone. And
Well,
it seems weirdly personal.
It was Urgos
shut down all of the magic in the city because you can't find your staff. It doesn't seem quite personal.
It does, but it was
I agree.
not technically the old emperor, kind of. It was Urgos who sent us on the mission to retrieve a staff, which I guess we're gonna assume was the family staff.
And well, it seems that his anger here is directed at those who stole the staff being magical, so that seems to be the real source. But I think that's kind of tit for tat, neither here nor there. It's all the same, as I do agree that it seems like a bit of an excuse for him to gain control, as these new forces that have occupied the city didn't seem to well, the guards that already existed didn't seem to mind them, but they certainly aren't the ones that we're used to, and the civilians seemed just as confused and unhappy about it.
Well, it does sound like there's something more going on with, as you said, the new emperor leaving to the Isle and then coming back different and treating things differently. It sounds like, I don't know, like yeah, there's something else at work here. Either way, I do still think we need to divulge to Urgos what we know. I do believe, from what you've said and from what I know of him at least, that he's on our side. So I think it's safe to tell him the truth.
I agree. I think that really the reason we came back is because apparently we have a baby dragon now, so it's no longer walk up to
Yes,
Urgos.
that, and we don't have the staff to return to Urgos as we were instructed. So
I'm not so concerned about that. He didn't even mention it to me, so
no, it didn't seem like he was prioritizing the staff at all.
I was going to ask if he
current
asked you.
situation's
Yeah,
worse.
I'm surprised he didn't bring it up.
No,
Interesting.
he didn't seem interested.
Seems he has bigger concerns on his hands now than why the Emperor was upset with magic users. He's now
Puke ass Alistor, welcome in.
Decision. So we must be careful, otherwise we will end up part of that problem. And so I do think,
right,
until we can figure out what to do with these bracelets, I'm not opposed to entering the city and continuing our business if we can find a way to shroud this little baby here.
Well, let's talk about that. Do we all need to go in, or could we do what we were trying to do, which is have just some of us go give Urgos the stone?
I'm gonna cough and spit up some of the ale that I was drinking. Actually, speaking of all of us going in, probably shouldn't, or at least be very careful about that. Clover, So funny thing.
Oh yeah.
She's like putting her new cloak on, trying to pick a chance up to get him to like hide in there.
So
Oh, what? Yeah.
about that baby dragon and the casino for whom it was associated with. Does the name Kazarath mean anything to you?
Her face falls.
Um,
Kazaran.
sorry if that was a bit of a dagger way of approaching it. I didn't mean it like that. I may have bumped into him while I was inside. He's one of the ones in cahoots with the higher ups. And I look at the rest of them and be like, and he's not usually one in cahoots with good people to add to our understanding of the situation here. And look
What
back
do you?
at her.
What do you mean cahoots? He was there.
Well, so funny story. Remember how when we bumped into you, I thought that maybe there was a reason that things were happening that were tied to me, relating to the people looking for you. Well, weirdly not related to you, but still related to them. That was the case. It turns out he was looking for me, as well as you. So, just thought that would be worth mentioning, here.
Heather's
So,
also was looking for you.
honestly, seemed like less of an issue. He offered me an amount that I contemplated not even taking to go look after and try to find myself, but after contemplating it and thinking about his reasons, I figured it may gain me some sort of favor or way of persuasion when I felt I could reveal something to him. So, slight issue. He may know my true identity, but I also know his, and so we're kind of on the same page about that. But regarding you, he did offer me about double what he had offered the last group to come after you. So, not to be rude, but why exactly is somebody who is standing next to the Emperor looking for you with a personal bounty, he asks of private investigators, as I had introduced myself as?
You're high value, Clover.
Yeah, you really are. Like,
You know, Cather's always had a peculiar interest in me. It was more so when I was younger. I think the novelty wore off a bit as I grew up, but you know, as far as I know, I think it's him just not taking kindly to me leaving. And well, the change I took with me on the way out doesn't help.
well, based on what he's offering, I don't think the price tag is of issue to him, so I don't think he's worried about what you took. It sounds more like that you left, as you surmised. So, I don't think the conversation I had with him would work the same for you. Although in some ways I wish that you had been in that position, because it would have given you a great opportunity to clear things up. But
That would have
fortunately,
been
you were not
interesting
there.
to see in front of the Emperor and all the higher ups.
Exactly. Like, what's he gonna do? That's why I revealed. I was like, what's he gonna do to me? Drag me out?
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
magic blast me? He can't. I've got a gun in my pocket right now. Oh, I've got a gun. Magic this. So anyway,
I don't know what he would have done, but I'm glad I wasn't there. I don't know if I don't know if he would have let me leave.
well, I can assure you that we certainly wouldn't have allowed that to be the case, though maybe we wouldn't have a say because he is in cahoots with some of the most powerful people the most powerful people in the kingdom at the moment. So I wanted to relay that to you. He's still looking. We should probably do something about that at some point, though. I do have this, and she holds up the card, which I don't know if it's magically inscribed or if it's contact info. I didn't really look at it at the time.
Ellie, would I have seen one of these cards before?
Yeah.
Do I know if they have any sort of like tracking or tracing or how they kind of work, or if it's just something I've seen in passing?
Something you've seen in passing. You wouldn't know anything specific about it.
Why so perturbed? Why are you looking at me that way?
He gave you that. He gave you one of those.
Yes, of course. I did what I do and kind of offered my services despite knowing what I know. So I didn't want him to think that I was not, or that I opposed him because, given what he knows about me, it felt like the wrong move to ruffle his feathers. So,
That was very wise. I don't know if that's something we want to hang on to either. I think we have more than enough reasons for him to come here. I don't.
Razik
Sounds
will
like you
sort
If
of.
he knows you have that, then he can probably find you as well. It's not just a way for you to find him. He's more than just a man of influence. I don't know how to describe it.
So Razik wants to butt in and be like, "Wait, so the super bad guy gave you that card?"
We don't know. Well, I mean, Trevor, is he as bad as I've made him out to be?
There's things I've heard, around the casino. People come in and out, hear whispers in the guard.
Could I
Well-
could I walk over and roll like an Arcana check on that card, Ellie?
Yeah, I was wondering the same as because I
Nice.
want to pass it to somebody more capable.
Yeah, Razik's definitely feeling sus about that right away because of the way that Clover's reacting to it too.
By all means, my plan was to throw it in the fire and find out if it was magic. So do your thing.
Okay. Ellie, is that good? That's fine.
I know.
Yeah, I said yeah. You
Oh,
can
I
roll
didn't
for
hear
it.
it. Okay. Rolling.
I'm not.
Oh.
I'm not
Ooh.
I know
opposed
they-
to. Go ahead.
It
Go
is
ahead,
a
Oh,
dirty
no, go
20.
on. We'll wait for the roll.
So that was 18 plus 2, so 20. That was my first roll with this D20.
Let's go. We take those. That's
You
a
take
boost in.
damn.
My first roll of my new D20, because my other set is metal, I sent it right off my dice board.
This is the metal one, the one I just rolled. It's the new one.
Inspecting
What?
it to the best of your ability, you can't find any magical properties about this card.
I have inspected this to the best of my ability, and I cannot find any magical properties about this card.
God damn it.
Well,
It doesn't mean he doesn't have the ability to find it or track it or find us.
That's
we've already been.
fair. But I'm pretty
We've
well
already-
versed in
we've-
the Arcana arts, But yeah.
No, of course. I mean, Razik, I trust your judgment on it. Don't get me wrong. But
She's just
it doesn't.
a wee bit paranoid.
That's fair. That's fair. I would be too, especially given what I've heard about this guy. So
It's not much, but I feel like there is more I can share with you.
but it's honest.
It's not just rigged games at the casino. There's always people of nobility coming in and out, people from other sides of the continent. We'd hear whispers sometimes, something about some sort of inner circle. I mean, I knew Kazrath was involved in more underground activity, smuggling or contraband, and she kind of looks at Chance for a moment. It ran all the way through the top. The most I ever heard about was some sort of arbitration council. Some sort of plans with the other continent.
Well, it appears that as it isn't if it wasn't obvious already, your I guess the one hunting you is highly involved in politics, and that always poses a threat.
I also don't think I'm highest on his list, but it seems I'm only moving up.
Sounds like it. Given your bounty has doubled, maybe it's worth us finding some way to either, well, paying it off was an option. I'd say suggest that, but the reason I took this card was because I figured it may provide us equally an opportunity to get the upper hand on him. So I did want to bring it back before discarding it, and consider the fact that if it is like our disc over there that gets to what's his name? Man. Who was the fear guy?
Kazuya?
Endo?
No.
No.
Wait, the god of fear?
Endo.
Who's the god of
Yeah.
fear? Iondel, thank you.
Yeah.
If it's anything like the Iondel disc, then I figured maybe we can tap our noggins with it, and it'll teleport us there or something. Not that that would be advantageous, but I don't know. Maybe I could contact him, get him to come and meet us somewhere in a quiet, dark alley where he somehow puts his guard down, and next thing you know, he's deciding to leave you alone forever or die right here.
Razik would laugh at the
Kazra.
idea
I
of.
don't think that would work on him.
So Razak would laugh out
Amelia,
loud, kind of like
no.
at the idea of luring the big casino bad guy into like an alley and then slapping the teleportation thing on him to send him to the fear dimension. Hey,
that
that's
is
one way
kinda
to get rid of your
crazy.
problems.
That'll
You
be
know what I'm saying?
wild.
Hold on to me, or you'll grab
that is
him.
a way to get rid of your
Just
problems.
immediately snaps his fingers, rips us back to the fear realm. What the fuck is this?
Iondale, I need you to have a conversation with this man. He's impeding on our mission.
God, that'd be
He's
so.
He's
harassing us.
actively preventing us from accomplishing our mission.
Yeah, Dad, he's bullying us.
Hi, Foxley. Welcome in.
All right. Anyway, anyway, I brought this back because I figured we might want to at least discuss it. I'm open to stashing it on somebody else's cart as they make their way out of town at the next inn, or, anything of the sort. But if we want to be funny about it, we can bury it in what's left of the case from the dragon's egg and leave it buried out here. And when they find it, they'll be quite confused, but also maybe know why they're after us even more. They're gonna find it if they find us anyway. And she looks at the little dragon like snoozing with you.
Yeah. Although the reason he's after Clover, it does seem personal, just given the nature of how he's acting about it.
Well, fuck it. Let's add the dragon if he's gonna find me with you guys and know that I've been covering for her the whole time and this dragon. Then honestly, I do kind of want to bury this card with this chest right here. And
I don't know if
Well-
Amelia, I see what you're seeing, but I don't know if we want to tie the card and you and us to the dragon in that way.
oh please, dear. Like,
If I
we're gonna
wasn't
let
a-
him go.
If I wasn't of interest enough, I imagine this would only raise the stakes for him. So, and speaking of which, I know the bounty doesn't just put me in danger, and I know I said I would originally travel with you all to the capital, but this would affect all of us, and keeping Chance affects all of us too. That's not lost on me. But
Well-
at the same time, it's never been more obvious to me that maybe it's more than luck that's brought us all together.
Razak would
If you're
not.
looking for an excuse to take some of the blame, I wouldn't worry about it because I have my own motives now. Turns out, other news, my parents were there, and that was quite the experience.
Hey, yo.
Yes, it was quite startling and not the conversation I was prepared to have while dressed up like, oh, and she realizes she's wearing her stuff, and be like, start taking it off like this stuff. Quite came in quite handy though, knowing that the magic ban is in place. I was able to get out undetected, so the old way still works. But to the note of my parents, well, they're in business with your friend Kazarath as well. So for their own safety, I do believe that addressing his situation is a personal matter to me as well. And I do not intend to pick the hornet's nest. But
Do you know what their business is?
it seemed a pretty above board. It sounded like the Empire has just been contracting them, most likely for their lumber. And it sounded like to just be an official seal that was, well, the font style matched the card, so I believe Kazarath is working as their envoy or messenger, and hence why he alluded to having business with my parents. I was more concerned thinking it was casino matters, but still, Empire's power. His name.
She nods, a little relieved too.
That said, keeping an eye on him or having him keep an eye on me, well, admittedly, there's a little bit of excitement for both of us in him digging up this chest and finding my card here. It may throw him off your trail, and at the end of the day, like I said, and like you said, we're in this together now, so he's gonna find us, and we're gonna have his dragon, and we're gonna be together. So 2,000 bounty, dragon's bonus, whatever it is he's after. When it comes down to it, I would much rather shoot him down there. So.
Is this him in the very bottom left? Is that him?
Yeah.
Right. He's also in the chat too if you want some HD, an HD view.
I'm also in the chat without my armor on.
Whoa.
Hey,
Whoa.
yo, what?
Wait, what's this?
Excuse me?
Whoa! Wait till we get to the inn.
I have clothes on.
No, you.
Contain yourself.
That is 20 strength. That's what I imagine 20 strength to be. Look at those forearms, bro. Bro's crushing that sword. Your sword bent? Let me bend it back for you.
What time of the day is it right now? Ellie?
I was literally about to answer. 2 o'clock ish, I'd say.
Okay. So Razak will sort of look at the sky and kind of make a note at the time of the day and say, we still have a lot of the day left. We could... I mean, do you think we should wait a day till things calm down, or should we try and go talk to Urgos now?
Well, if
You
we're
want to
trying
figure out the bracelets first, or no?
Well, Drake, was there anything else important that you remember from that meeting that we should relay before making our way back in? Because we do have the option of being under the cover of the chaos. I don't think we're the type to get caught in it. Otherwise, we could wait, but maybe discretion does sometimes come with the cover of chaos, and I don't think that's a bad idea.
Right, it sounds like as long as we wear the bracelets and we don't bring
Keep
any
our
attention to
dragon
ourselves,
hidden.
we'll be fine.
Dragon chirping over there.
Well, again,
Bro,
but that's another thing. Again, not all of us have to go. If we can
Maybe I'll
get the communication stone to Urgos, right, that should be enough.
This is true now that we're more clear of that room. Also, maybe we can go in there and get ourselves like a cat carrier or a dog carrier to for the
Yeah.
baby dragon and
I
cover it in a blanket.
I do think it is
I did think
important to
of
get Urgos alone if possible. Even though if we talked to him through the communication stone, nobody could hear our conversation, but...
I think we should make both matters a priority, though I don't want to lock up the baby. I don't think it's safe for it to be able to get...
No,
bumped
yeah,
into
no.
or
Chance
stolen
could
by anybody.
Chance could chill out here with some of us if we decide to split again. You know, that wouldn't be
I
a
think
problem.
we just rotate trips to
I'm
the
not-
city.
I'm not opposed to staying out here this time around.
If
and keeping watch.
Kazarath is in the city, Lord knows how many eyes he has out there. I probably shouldn't go in.
I would agree with that.
He's not there by himself.
Could you wear some sort of disguise?
Well, I do want to say too, if this is a card that's tracking our location, I've already brought it to us, so I need to take this card elsewhere and discard it, and then we need to regroup and reposition before we go our separate ways. So, I do agree going back in with another group might not be the worst idea. Maybe on the way we'll walk past an inn and I'll drop this in someone's carriage. She references the card. It will be on its way, and we'll continue some distance the other side of the road or whichever, and set up where we'll end up camping this evening. The rest of you can, whoever, go back into the city and settle up business while we watch over this. And you can take these, and she tosses the 5 gold and be like, or the 6 gold and be like, Clover, this is all I have left, but whoever's going into town, but this is the pot for whatever needs we've got for now. They will take this gold, so no suspicion. It's just from the south, so be wary. They might ask, and that's where you came from, or where you got it in a card game.
Yeah, Drake will disperse the bracelets to everybody. But before he gives the bracelet to Ronan, he will express, on the topic of parents.
Oh, that's right.
I was waiting for this.
That was such a damn. That was such a Drake way to open with. Speaking of, I met your dad.
What do you mean, parents? I'm on a roll.
How
Dead.
much do you know of your father?
He's dead. He's dead. That's all I know.
Oh,
Okay. So you're saying I spoke to a dead man? And he present a pendant in his hand of your
that's so
family's crest, I'm
epic.
assuming?
Like,
That's
I grabbed
so
the
cool.
pendant, and I realize it's the same symbol that is on the cloth that wraps my the sword that I do not use. Where did you get this?
From a dead man. And he was just
Oh my god.
He's got
We're
jokes now.
We're gonna speak in riddles the rest of the night. Where did you get this? Drake, where did you get this?
He would look at him and then look at the pendant and back, and he said, well, at the meeting place with when the emperor made his grand announcement, I got to meet a few of the house's heads, except one lord, and that one lord was John. I think the last name was different, right, Ellie? It wasn't Sandio.
No, it's Sandio.
Is it Sandio?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, because I didn't even write. I literally said John parentheses Burley. So, anyway, John, John Zandio,
son.
John Zandio. He was looking for an individual that goes by the name of Ronan Runelight, his son.
John Zandia. John.
He looks a lot like you, and he just like slaps you on the shoulder.
Just like I look down for a second, and I'm like, John.
Yeah, plumbing.
John. JX. And then Ronan immediately remembers the letter that was left with him when he was a child. There's no way. I thought he was dead. I thought he was dead, and that is why I was abandoned. Why would a father want to see his abandoned son?
Maybe he had no choice. He's looking for you. I am the seeker employed by your father to look for you. I found you. Now, what are you going to do with that information?
I found you.
It's a job well done.
Damn, man, you're really good at your job there,
Yeah.
ain't you?
Razik
You
gives
owe
like
me
a,
some money.
Razik gives like a little like, you know. You did
I
it.
just look at
yeah.
I look at Jake. Well, it depends. How much is he paying you?
Damn, already with the.
I don't know this man.
That's funny.
Well,
We'll worry about that when you go to see him, I guess.
why does that make me feel like you're gonna get paid a lot, and I'm just like you're over there like all giddy, like
I'm just sitting there like,
hey, if he dies, I
Wait,
still get
Wait, did
paid,
he offer money?
motherfucker.
Did he actually offer money? I don't remember.
I believe he said I think there was a reward, but I don't think he ever described the reward. I would have written it in here. He didn't
Right.
describe a reward.
Okay.
Well, I don't see why not. Maybe he can give me answers about the sword he left me.
Well, he does deal in the guard's armaments.
This is no normal sword. He said it was a family sword. The sword is far older than anything I have wielded.
Interesting. And then Drake go into his backpack and like pull out like the fucking big mounts of ore, steel ore, and like drops them on the ground. He's like, I guess he can probably do a little bit better than what I'm planning to do with these, but I guess we'll see.
No, like I'm trying to describe the sword is not made by him.
No,
he
knows that. You're just making a comment that your
Oh.
dad obviously makes armaments, and he was just saying that like, yeah, he was just making a joke about
okay,
it.
I was just like,
He said,
just to be clear,
Yeah.
the sword was not made by him.
no, yeah, he makes armaments, so I'm assuming he made the family sword or was passed down. I don't know enough. Drake
It was
doesn't know
given
enough.
to the family.
So, he drops over the ore to the side, and hey, Ellie, how much of the ore do I have? Like in terms of items, like how many items can I make?
You'd be able to make one item.
Okay. All right.
The mountain got
Oh.
reduced real quick.
Yeah, real quick.
You know,
One item.
I mean, I wouldn't even ask for anything because I don't think I need anything. There's nothing I could really use as the way my character's built. So, you guys have at it.
before
The only thing I'd be looking for is the sturdy shield.
Did you not have a shield already?
No, I don't have a shield.
You're proficient
My
with
shield
one?
was shattered. Yeah, I'm proficient with shield,
Okay.
but my shield was shattered in my backstory.
Okay. Yeah, fuck it. Get
Before-
a dope ass shield. Well, wait.
before that moment's too far gone between Drake and Ronan talking about his father, Clover would kind of offer like Ronan like a reassuring look and ask him if it's not prying or if it's too much to ask. Do you remember what the letter said? What he wrote to you?
Just. Where does work?
Going through notes,
Taking notes.
backstory notes.
No,
Jake,
it-
let me
Take
find
your
my
time.
letter.
Take your time.
no,
take
I
your
just
time.
had it.
Let me find the letter right here.
Like I'm digging in my bag because like I've kept it with me this whole time. So like while I'm like going through, I pull out the letter, and it reads, "Use this sword once it acknowledges you, my dear son, Ronan. Dash JX."
So she gives him like a curious but like soft expression, like hopeful, like maybe like encouraging, like maybe it's worth seeing him.
That sounds to me that he loved you a fair amount.
Razek would butt in. But why did he abandon you? Sounds like a bitch.
Razix. Clover throws an elbow at Razix.
Looks back at Razak. Yeah. What kind of man abandons his child to die in a forest?
Okay,
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm-
We don't. He is
kidding, I'm
looking
kidding.
for you.
I'm redacting my previous
So-
statement. Let it be known to the D&D gods, my previous statement is henceforth redacted.
You don't harbor resentment towards the parent you just found out about.
I mean,
Wait,
how
is that-
could
wait,
I?
wait,
The only
Ro-
resentment I have is...
Is that where he left
Yeah,
you?
maybe-
Was that the backstory? He left you in a forest? Is that what you said?
Yeah, I got dropped off outside of our family hunting region.
Okay.
It's a misunderstanding. They literally dropped you. You fell off the carriage, and they just didn't realize till to it.
I mean, the letter seems like maybe I don't know. Maybe he had no choice. You know, I mean, it's not.
I mean, for all I know, maybe he contacted... Right, like maybe the way Ellie's going to intertwine this whole thing is that
That gods.
my father... Because I'm a bastard.
Oh, yeah,
Wait,
true.
what?
Do
No, yeah, he's not pure blood. Like he's
Oh,
not.
okay.
Do you
he's not
know?
Like, John is my father, but his wife... This is
Was not-
backstory. This
do
is
you,
above
does Ronan
table.
doesn't know this?
No, Ronan
Okay.
doesn't know shit.
Well, you know your.
Well, how does he
Ronan
know that
doesn't know
was,
shit.
that was casted down? The sword.
Huh?
The letter. The letter.
the letter?
So
That he
when
just read.
I was
Does
left
the letter
out-
specify that? I didn't
outside
know that.
the forest, I was left with the sword that
And
was
the
wrapped
letter.
in the cloth of Zandio. That had the symbol of Zandiel on it.
Yeah.
And with a letter that
the
said
letter.
to use this sword when it acknowledges you.
And and the cloth you're using to still wrap the sword is that cloth.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so cool. Okay. Sorry.
Okay.
That's epic.
So,
and the letter
how-
you just. Go ahead.
Go on.
back in
No, go on.
character.
Go on.
Well, I was ready to hop back in character at a thing. It sounded like his instructions were fairly clear. I don't know about his love message and love language or whatever, but his message was clear. Has the sword ever spoken to you?
Only once. Only once has it ever glowed. It has room. So let me scroll up. It's in here. I'm just gonna copy
Says-
and
As one
gonna
who has a
copy image, paste image, and repost the image. Right. So I pull out the sword and I unwrap it from the cloth. Here's the sword that I showed to all of you. But think of it as the same length as like Aragorn's sword from like Lord of the Rings. It's like how long it actually
Okay.
is.
yeah, no
um,
longer.
Great sword.
Yeah, so it's
Okay.
essentially a great sword. Well, technically, it's a long sword.
It's a
Okay,
long
then-
sword.
great sword.
I
It's a
love
long
Ellie
sword.
butts in.
The
like-
great.
That's a great
A
sword.
great sword.
It's
a
a
great sword would
great
be like
long
his way
sword.
hander.
It's a fantastic long sword.
I'm not rocking around with his way hander.
Noise.
You see how people have to move that shit? Anyways, but you'll notice where the golden inlay is, because AI sucks and doesn't do what I tell it to.
Yeah, boo, yeah.
Is
Yeah, it's all good.
runes inlaid on the blade. And essentially, the rune's gonna describe it as follows. Only once has these runes ever activated. Well, I actually have to look at my notes for this one. I'm sorry.
Take your time.
Amelia is particularly invested in this portion of the conversation, and get to why after. But I want to hear your story. I want to know why. Tell me more about your affinity for your weapons. I am very curious as Warlock draws her own pistol to be like, I do have an affinity with my own pact, so maybe I can help you come to understand it further in some of our evening rests. We'll practice connecting with our elemental affinity and gesture to your sword that you hold out.
Yeah, I don't know if Raza can relate much to this.
So it has to do with how I became a rune knight as well.
Okay.
So these are giant runes engraved upon the blade. Runes that I myself don't understand. But the one time it activated, it etched into my soul. Is what it felt like. It etched into my soul. The language of the giants. And almost an ancient pact that allows me to use their runes as my own.
You know,
But it was a time of desperation, and it hasn't activated since. So I don't know.
You know, I can't necessarily further your hypothesis here, but I can offer some insight to say that I have a similar thing going on where that note that I found the other day that led us to the cave with the whatnot before we met you. Sorry, you weren't there for that, but we were led to you by a note in a language that I don't actually understand, other than at some point my affinity for my weapon, and she gestures, and on the weapon would have runes similar because they're not the demon language is that I don't even know how I know, but it's part of being a warlock. And be like, so it seems that these things are also in common with these extensions of ourselves, as it may. I don't know if that's how it felt for you in that moment, but if it felt similar, it feels as if there was an extension of you through this piece of yours. So I would be glad to help you try to reconnect with it in a time where it's more convenient for us. It most intrigues me for personal reasons, but also because I would love to see you able to do the same. I'm just like, she bams her weapon away again. I don't know that I can actually teach you how to bamf your sword in and out, but it would be cool to help you connect with your connection.
So, yeah, that would be cool. So, our boy Grunt is, I don't know. It's like a combination of these two blades.
Oh, okay. So looking at the runes, and then Clover's looking at the runes and looking back to Ronan. So these are different than what you've carved on a javelin or otherwise.
The giant, I can tell the giant's runes from how they're structured, but I don't know what they mean. They're far older.
Just kind of continues to stare at it for a minute.
Also gonna give a shrug.
Well, maybe John knows.
John
I guess that is my
Helldiver.
best bet.
True. It sounds like I'm not the only one that gets a family reunion. I don't know that you'll catch him through the crowd right now, though.
Well, I'm sure a man looking for a son will make a way. Shouldn't be too hard to find. Drake, did he tell you where to bring me to?
You just need to look for the house of Zandria. Or Zandia, or what?
So he told you.
Zandia, yeah, I said it right.
Aren't you above table? Didn't he tell you to like take me there personally?
No, I mean I think it's implied, heavily implied, but
Oh, okay.
I think I don't think he ever. Yeah, I don't think he ever told me directly like take him to me. Just more find him.
It was 2 weeks ago and I was sick. I don't remember.
It was actually like around specifically find him and tell him I'm looking for him.
Bring him to me. Send him to me.
Yeah.
Deliver him to me.
Deliver him to me.
Yeah, I'm a hog tie you.
Deliver unto thee.
I know I do not. We would have to look for. It's probably closer to the castle because he provides the armament for his guards.
How he can get his.
Well,
Probably on the same
looks
trip
like me
towards
and you have a
Argos.
little adventure to go on, Drake.
Mm-hmm.
You're coming with me.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yeah,
so
that's
Razik
not gonna be testosterone filled.
Razik's gonna raise a finger and be like, "So, are we all going into the city then? How's this gonna work?"
Well, no. Clover said she wouldn't go into the city.
And I have to dispose of this card here, so we'll real quick just to save time RPing. GM, can I do I have a map? Like, do we have maps? I just quickly bust out a map and be like, we're gonna go to this tavern, drop this coin in a basket, and then or token in a basket, and then go to set up camp here by this spot.
So we're
Okay,
we're
yeah,
definitely
that
waiting.
works.
We're waiting a day. We're waiting a night or whatever.
Well, you guys can go into town and do your thing, and what we'll do is go dispose of this and lose our trail with this box here, because there's a giant box sitting at this current campsite with the egg remains.
The egg box, yeah, the
Yeah,
carton.
exactly. Like,
The
we need to-
curtain's still
Didn't
here.
the box
need-
have like?
Well, while you guys are talking, I kind of like walk over to Drake. I nudge him with my elbow. I'm like, "You think you could mix that box into something with the metal ore?"
Yeah,
Mix
what
the
is
what?
that?
The box, the massive ass box that we.
Oh, the
have.
chest?
The egg
Yeah.
carton.
Yeah, what didn't?
Yeah.
Wasn't that like lined with metals and gold and stuff?
Yeah,
That's
Yeah,
valuable,
fucking
dude.
heavy.
A little bit.
We want
There's some
100
golden
I-
shavings.
pounds, dude.
We want to
I
break that
don't know.
down.
I know it looks metallic, but I feel like I specifically remember Ellie saying it's not metal.
Oh yeah, because I asked
Right.
if Marat can chew or do something to it, and he said it wasn't. I think. No, that was the
Ellie-
egg, wasn't it?
Yeah, no,
Jim,
it's
can
the
you
egg
give us some-
inside, but the chest itself was also massively heavy.
Mm,
Like it was made of
Mm.
metals.
Didn't you break something down to turn it into a sled?
I did, but it
No,
wasn't the
no.
chest. I went after a tree.
GM,
Okay.
can you confirm any of this information so we can just determine that?
Oh, it is composed of some sort of material that isn't metal.
Carbon fiber, damn it.
see, I thought I remembered that.
Heavy,
It's
though.
not wood either, though.
No.
It's just some sort of heavy unknown material. It's fucking
Cool,
stones.
he
I'm
can
sick
use
of these.
It's
He
lead.
can use it.
Yeah, we're all poisoned.
Alright, I guess
We're
It's a
just
material that our
just know
artificer can use.
mixing metals weaken them.
Well, there it is.
Oh.
You can keep the materials and make something out of it.
Yeah, it's
Maybe
called
make some
metal
more javelins. I don't
oxidation.
know.
Oxidation or something like that.
Well,
Huh?
I suppose what Rionan's suggesting is he's suggesting can we use this chest or do we need to completely ditch it here? Because we can't
I think-
hang out at this location.
I really don't
What
feel
we've
like
done.
dragging this again.
No.
I could probably make the handle from whatever material this is, but
We have horses.
outside of the
can-
weapon,
You
or
guys
outside
are-
the blade itself, no.
All right. Well,
We're gonna destroy Chance's crib. We're gonna take away his baby's crib.
he has a new one.
I don't think he was
Have
that
10
attached to it. To be fair.
I'm just
I'm gonna be
joking.
honest- I'm gonna be honest with you,
We'll
Clover.
give you.
Do you want to help drag this thing along? 'Cause
No, I don't
it's
want to
not
keep the
light.
box. I don't want
I've
to
got
keep
an
the box.
idea.
What's in
How
my
about we take
box?
the 6 gold I've put in the communal pot that was yours originally, Clover, and you guys that are going into the city take it and get a nice carrier for the baby here, and we will have something comfortable for him to ride along. As we
I
have
thought that's what the
horses.
cloak was supposed to be for.
Well, yeah, but thinking about it, that's actually not like a
Well-
super safe or realistic way all the time to transport.
Let me entertain you with the idea that
I still like the idea.
I have leather workers tools and I'm
the-
proficient with them. I can make a bag.
Make a bag to put
whatever.
chance in.
I really
whatever.
don't want to put him in a bag.
Little baby
but
backpack.
I was
Baby backpack does sound
with
kind
the
of
one
cute.
with the
though.
window, like the kitties.
Oh, like the
Yeah, like he puts his little head out. I'm just saying.
But then you just have to have like the cloak that will go over it to cover him so that
Yeah.
people
You
don't
just
see
need a
him.
hood. My point is, yes, we need to take more than just a cloak and do something about this dragon if we're going to walk through town, because this would work to travel here for the day.
But what if
for the
he
evening.
sneezes and sets the cloak on fire?
Well, then let me ask this. Maybe this is a great idea. If we take
Maybe I can make a
a
flame
little bit,
retardant.
if we take a little bit longer, can you use this material here, Drake, from the kick the chest? Be like, can you turn some? This is I believe dragon proof. Why would they store it in it otherwise?
Right.
Can you make some sort of carrier out of it? Something lightweight.
I think I can do that.
Do we think that's
Probably
possible?
etch it into the weave of the cloak as well to prevent.
Sounds like the
Classic,
best.
do you have any way of imbuing magic onto the cloak to keep it from to make it fire retardant?
You asking me?
It's an idea.
Yeah, you're the only like
No,
dedicated mage that I know.
unfortunately, no, I do not have I don't have a spell for that.
We can do that with alchemical means, surely. This isn't something I'd be opposed to investigating further.
I got a damn question, Ellie.
Mhm.
Can I make out of the material Clover's cloak flame resistant, fire resistant?
I mean,
I'm gonna say no.
backpack would be nice because we could put it down and be like stay here and have it like.
I'm also gonna repeat that I don't think bringing the dragon into the city is a good idea. Period.
No, but
Right,
just
like
in
so
general, being able to
I
put it-
think the best thing we could do is so everyone can rotate in the inn and have like a quality sleep. We kind of like have like rotational shifts of like 2 in, 3 out. Like
What an
2
inn
people
would
sleep in the
hopefully be
city and
safe.
then 3 stay out with
Oh.
the dragon.
Yeah.
I mean, to be
Rock.
honest, I've gotten really used to camping. I don't mind. So,
I don't mind the
Because
wild.
one of
especially if you're
one of us
flying-
5 cannot particularly go in the city,
at
Yeah.
least not,
as she has a very high bounty.
yeah, at least not today. Give it some time. And Urgos doesn't even really know me anyway, so it
Yeah.
might just
Hey.
make more questions.
So out of character, I think from a like gameplay perspective and making sure everyone's like still having fun and involved, it would make sense to have it switch up and like now the other half goes in or we all go in just so like we're all kind of involved. But from like what's actually happening lore wise, I'm like very much like I don't want to go. I don't want to bring the dragon in there. Clover definitely shouldn't go in there. We need to get Urgos, but it's all like I want to be careful. But
I'm all for. I think you guys should go into the city because I agree. I had enough. I had fun in the city. Your guys' turn.
right, like it'd be good to switch it up
but-
so we all have something to do. But it's just like also I'm thinking like realistically.
Well, Drake and I can hang out here, and if Gran, because she's wanted, doesn't want to go in.
Yeah, I see no reason for Clover to go in, and I, as
Nope.
a player, am okay hanging out for a little
Yeah,
bit.
okay.
I think it makes the most sense. Obviously, Ronan has to go back, and I think Razix has a lot to talk about with Urgos, and so does
Yeah.
Drake. So I'm okay if everybody's okay with that. If Amelia and
Alright,
Clover want to
so-
hang out or spend the
here's-
night,
here's-
or
Well, here's a plan. Oh, let me pitch it back in character. Apparently.
thank you,
um,
thank you.
So here's a plan. Essentially, you two go into the city and attend to whatever business for the evening. Feel free to stay if you'd like. Otherwise, we'll take the coin. We're gonna maybe build a baby carrier out of this dragon retardant material, and then we're going to move this card and move our camp. You are welcome to regroup with us this evening, but if you get caught up in the chaos, feel free to just communicate, as the coin still works within the city limits. So, I don't think we mind, but we will have to be quick to abandon this camp here with our findings, as I have marked it with this card if it's really that important.
That sounds like a plan, certainly.
Armor back on.
It's a plan. I'm not opposed to anything else, though.
You mind helping me put my armor back on?
Who's your
yeah.
squire? Maybe
Roland
Drake's
is
your-
I'm gonna get Roland after I meet my father. Yeah.
I think you should. I think that would be a great idea.
Come back
that
with
you
the
go after.
squad.
Yeah.
He's
And while
look
you guys
over
are
like,
while you guys are doing that, I can definitely go and talk to Urgos. I have some things to speak with him about for sure.
That sounds like a great idea. And then we'll take care of the dragon situation for the time being and regroup afterwards.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna need time with the bracelets and everything to actually
all right.
work with
So
them.
game plan: me and Razik will go in. I'll take the
Yep.
pendant that Drake had from my father. I'll ask where the House of Zandiel is.
Drake's
And
coming with
then-
me to see Urgos.
Well,
No,
I
no.
thought
I think I'm
no.
staying
Drake
back.
is
No, he's staying back.
examining the bracelets.
Okay.
I don't
gotta do a
mind
bunch of
because
work.
my
I gotta build
runes are
bracelets.
pre-imbued.
Bracelets and
They're not,
baby
like,
carriers.
directly magic. They're
I
not
just don't
spells.
know if I should go alone to see Urgos.
It cuts off any arcane whatsoever
Urgus didn't seem like he was in any sort
because
of
my
like,
infusions were infected.
he was not incarcerated. There was no like he was free. He was just pissed
Yeah.
that this is what was going on.
I mean, I
so-
can. It's just sometimes it's good to have some backup there. But
Well, you two can both go to each thing then if you want to stay together. If
I-
you want to stay together, then by all means take your time.
this is the other thing. Like out of character from a gameplay perspective, it'd be I don't know if it'd be a stress on Ellie that we split into 3 different groups now and have to keep jumping back and forth between everybody. You know what I mean? So it's like
just two.
I'm saying if I went to Urgos and then Drake and
Oh,
Ronan went to
yeah.
their dad and you guys were also hanging out at the camp, like we'd have 3 different, you know. So I don't know, like
Well, why don't you guys just like wait outside while Ronan goes
you two-
into there, and then everybody can go see Urgos. And maybe it'd be worthwhile to go to the library, see what you could learn about baby dragons or gold dragons.
that's
Yeah,
not a bad
If you have
idea.
time.
That is true.
I do think that you two should go take your time and maybe do stick together, given that Ronan here is not affected by these new rules that are in place. He can cover you and maybe show you how to use a sword or two, if it does come down to it.
Urgos
I
also
will
does
tell
not know
you,
Ronan.
my father. No, he does not.
Yes, this is of course important as well.
I look with that comment. I look over at Razik and I tell him, Croydon taught me sword fighting that he learned from his tribe. Might be interested to learn. He's also a blue dragonborn.
What? Wait. So hold on, wait. Out of character. Wait, I'm confused. What are you trying to tell me?
So, Croydon was the leader of the mercenary group that I got picked up by.
Oh, okay.
He's my father figure. He is a blue dragonborn, just like you.
With the guy
And-
Drake spoke to was
Yeah,
Dragonborn.
but the guy that Drake's no, he was
No.
not the guy.
Croydon is dead.
That's what I
Ronan-
thought. Yeah. No. Okay. Yeah.
Ronan is a human.
Ronan's human.
Got
My
it.
real father, my biological father,
Yes.
is who Drake spoke
That's
to.
what I thought. Okay. No, I was on the right page
Croydon
then.
is the blue dragonborn that taught me sword fighting,
Yes.
which was the type of sword fighting he initially learned from his clan. Which was the joke I was making with you because you're also a blue dragonborn.
Right. You said that to me in character.
Yes.
Razik would. He would kind of.
And I've already told you prior to that he was a blue dragonborn. It was after
Right.
I tortured that poor.
Were you
poor
saying
man.
what you said as a way of like, hey, you could like teach you. I could teach sword fighting in a way or something like.
Yeah, essentially in a way I could.
Oh,
like,
right,
me
right.
telling you I could teach
Okay.
you sword fighting that I
Yeah.
also learned that connects to your race.
Razek would like kind of you know, smile a bit and pull out the staff and be like, I don't know if a sword would do me any good. I'd probably be shite at it.
The sword's a beautiful thing, Razek. All it takes is time to get good.
Yes, but you do know I'm
Time,
magic
patience, and
based, right?
diligence.
Well, hopefully you
Magic-based
don't need it.
does not disdain from your ability to swing a 3-pound weapon.
Wait, why are we?
You know,
why are we
out of-
handing him a sword?
Out of character. Well, I think
It came up because I commented.
It
they'd be
was
in
a
the
joke
city.
made.
right.
It was,
Oh,
it was a joke.
okay.
It's a joke.
Out of character, at like level 5, isn't there like multi-classing I could do? Do like spell sword like
multi-class means.
Yeah, you could be.
I'm one level away, you know. I don't remember if it was 5
You
or
are
not.
strong as fuck. You would hit +5 like every swing.
Yeah, that's true. It's not out of the question. I
Listen.
could do it technically right now even, but
I was just joking because it'd be funny.
yeah.
I hit +7.
I was just honestly the point of my remark was you'll be
Oh.
safe with.
Oh, my roll is
rage.
+7. No, I hit +5. Never mind. Sorry.
Yeah, you've a
Yeah, yeah,
Doesn't,
strength 20 is a +5 to strength. But
Doesn't Razek have a staff?
I have a staff, yeah. That's what I pulled out and kind of like showed.
Yeah, but like we were making this joke because inside the city, he's gonna
no
have the
magic.
band on, and he has no magic, which means
Right. So he's saying like I
no
should
way to
learn the
defend
sword, but
himself.
I have a staff
Yeah,
I
it was-
can
it was
bonk
just-
people
that was-
on the
that
head
was
with, you know?
Yeah, I was just joking.
Right. Actually, I don't
That's just
remember
I was just continuing the joke. That's all.
thinking about
No,
it now.
you're good. I was asking questions. 'cause
Yeah, I don't remember.
I
I'm
was wondering.
proficient with the quarterstaff. Is that right? I have to be, I think.
I mean, every staff that a mage wields is a quarterstaff, and you are proficient. in
Yeah.
quarterstaff.
Okay, so my weapons are dagger, dart, sling, quarterstaff, light crossbow. That's yeah. I had to find it, but.
I learned that playing Baldur's Gate.
I've learned a lot from Baldur's Gate, actually, to be fair. Because there's a lot of
continuing
carries
on.
over,
So
but-
me and
Razek
So,
should just go
I'm
into
going
the
into
city
city.
together and just go. Yeah, just go to.
Yeah,
do
are we
things
going right
together.
now? We're
Take
just-
your time.
Fuck it.
yeah,
You might
Okay.
as well, and just know
it's
that.
like
and
2:30.
Just let us know on the. Yeah, just let us know on the coin, and we'll tell you where our new camp is.
Okay. Yep, I have the stone part of the communication, so.
Um,
All right. We are
the other half.
on our.
Right,
Oh,
so-
actually, before we go. Oh, wait.
Skirt! You pull the horse around.
Skirt. No, I just I realized. Drake, did you show us the stuff you got from the blacksmith?
I pulled out the ore.
That was it.
That what? Nah, I was thinking about bringing up the health potions, but there was like a whole conversation going on. And I forgot to.
I was
bring it
about
up.
to. Razek was about to ask for a health potion, but I can't do that if you didn't show us because I wouldn't know. So.
Yeah,
Nah, he would have showed because he pulled out the ore, so I feel like the health potions would have been.
All right. Well, then
Right
before
next
we
to the
leave, I would be like, "Hey, Drake, could you toss me a health potion, by the way? Because I'm out currently."
Yeah, you hand over the health potion over to you.
And then I'll think about it and go, "Wait, are these outlawed because they're technically magic?"
Oh well, keep it hidden. Don't get stopped. Coin, you've never lied to a police officer before.
I'll keep this very tucked away then, I suppose. Because I was just gonna
You
put
can
it in
put
like my
in,
general backpack, like you know what I mean. I wasn't, yeah. So
It's just
Well,
my fruit punch, officer.
Drake will.
it's just fruit punch, yeah.
It's just
Drake
my
will grab a-
juice.
a cup, and then in his hand it will start to like shift and form a little bit, and he will add a little bit of metal into it until it forms into a flask, and then he will hand it over to you and just pour it in that, and then that should work out hopefully.
Okay, thank you very much. I'll tuck that away. Ellie, how do I add a health potion in my inventory? I forgot. Fuck.
I have to do it.
Okay, thank you.
I also seem prone to injury, but for now I'll just stay near Clover. Eventually we will need to stock up on more of these supplies, especially if it sounds like the capital will be out of them for a while. Razek, do try to ask Urgos for a couple. He might have resources that nobody else will from here forward.
A couple what? Say that again.
Health potions.
Oh,
if
yes.
You need, this maybe even
I'll
Urgos
ask my
may be
father
losing
if
his
he's
connections.
not trying to kill me.
And we agreed we're
somebody
telling the
knows.
truth to Urgos, right? Like everything.
Oh, I trust your discretion at this point. It sounds like Urgos will have many other priorities, and if it means us trying to solve something revolving around this, I'm sure he'll help.
Okay, I'll do the talking.
I trust you.
I would probably say that staff was destroyed and try not to explain
Yeah, I
too
don't have
much
to
about
explicitly
how it
say
happened.
who destroyed this.
Yeah.
I'll just say it was destroyed.
It was destroyed, yeah.
Yeah.
You can always pass him the coin if you want, or talk to us again. I mean, it's
Yeah.
not like we're going
I feel
anywhere.
like I know Urgos the best. I'll figure out something good to say. So.
Oh, crystals. Don't have anything that is magically inclined. There's certain crystals that are putting out anti-magic fields, so he might be in a spot that you talk to him, but might not be in a spot that is advantageous for you if something were to happen.
Razik checks his bag and pulls out a crystal. Do you think this would get detected?
What does it do? Does it absorb magic?
I don't know. I just put it in the chat. I just noticed I have this. I don't remember why.
Oh, it's an arcane.
I think it's just my
focus.
arcane. Yeah.
No, you
It's beautiful, Razik.
Why? Thank you.
Do you want to? He pulls
Nice
out the.
crystal.
He pulls
Okay.
out. Wait, you don't need that. Are you you use your staff for arcane focus, right?
That's the thing. Like, I don't know if I really
Is
use
that on your staff?
any. I don't know if I use any item specifically for casting. Do
My
I,
advice would
Ellie?
be that if you have anything on you that's used to cast magic, keep it under the radar. Just don't let them know. It's a regular
Okay.
necklace.
Alright.
From what we found with the coins, the powers will still work, so you won't be able to access them, as the bracelet must cut you off from it. But
Yeah.
they have no reason to know that it's magical, given you can't cast. So tell them to prove it and put them under arrest.
Yeah, I wish I can be sending you in there without a bracelet that still works, but I don't have enough time to work on it.
Yeah,
We'll
that's
work
all
on
right.
figuring that out once we get our camp set up at the new location. We'll baby a
Yeah.
carrier, then ditch this spot and set up elsewhere and investigate these bracelets.
I assume, Ellie, from a lore perspective here, if they're having everybody wear these bracelets when they're in the city or citizens of the city, I'm assuming the city gets a lot of traffic going in and out. Wouldn't they have to have like guards posted at every entrance to give newcomers bracelets as they enter?
Yep, already thought of that.
Okay, I was gonna say. So it's like,
I imagine
I mean, we already have bracelets, though.
yeah, I know we already have, but it was just something I was kind of thinking like lore wise.
We can leave. Technically, you could leave a couple with us, and you can get fresh ones on your way in, and we'll play with a couple extra.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
have the badge too, so I don't know.
Do you have the
That'll help.
badge?
Oh yes, of course. And she tosses the badge to Razik.
Ah, thank you. I catch it and I'll.
Are mercenaries respected here?
I feel like no one's very. Oh, never mind.
They're currently working for the Emperor, so
Yes.
Are mercenaries respected here?
Yeah, there's mercenary groups.
Because I have my badge from when I was still with him.
Ronan, one thing I will warn you about the sorts that are currently roaming the streets in there is that they're bad men that currently have the backing of the law, so be careful interacting with them. They're maybe the one
It took
thing
down
where-
even nobles.
Yeah,
so-
they're not
I'm not
worried
trying
about...
to fight them.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that they're currently operating what seems like to be on their own prerogative as well, but with legal authority, so just be careful.
Yeah, we're saying you might
Well-
not have as much pull as you used to.
I still have my
these
father's
guys.
pendant, and I'm pretty confident.
Did his father leave with the Emperor?
Yeah, he did. I wrote that
Okay,
in.
so you know what then?
Oh.
Yeah, then you're probably fine if as
You're-
long as you're with
you're-
him.
Yeah, your
You're
dad
chilling.
left with the Emperor and Kazarath.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, careful, be careful.
We'll take Razik with you. Have fun, guys.
Good luck.
Surely two 20 strength
We'll
dudes
take
can
care of the
handle. Yeah.
Exactly.
Hey,
We'll take care of the dragon.
We'll combine for
Real-
40 strength and Hame Kame them. You know?
Put your fingertips together. Yeah.
Just like fucking
Yeah.
Goku and Vegeta just fucking Kamehameha twin fucking blast someone's face into oblivion.
And
What-
that's why
what
we
was-
sent you two
Oh,
when they
man.
shut down the magic in the city. So good luck, fellas.
What was that show where they put the rings together and are like, psh, and then they like transform in a, oh fuck.
Oh.
God, it's such an old cartoon. I
Transformers?
can't remember. Never mind. Anyway.
Power Rangers?
No, I don't think it's
that.
Power Rangers, but
They had the bracelets, that's right.
there was one with
Not
bracelets, there was one with
Anyway.
rings, and there's one where they just like touch fingertips together, but they do like this arc stand when they do it.
Oh, man, I know what you're talking about, and I can't.
Captain
Yeah,
Planet, was it
it's like-
Captain Planet? No, wait, what? Was that one of them?
Yeah,
No, it was like a duo thing. It wasn't just like a one guy. But anyway, we're off topic.
Anyway, Wonder Twins.
Yeah, so
Alright.
are we heading to the city now?
Yep, we're heading to
Well,
the
that's-
city.
that's the
Have
plan.
fun storming the castle.
Good luck.
Thank you.
I'm guessing we're coming up on session time, but that sounds like a pretty good plan for what we're rolling with.
Yeah.
I don't know how much you
The
guys want to do.
library, the
Really?
library.
the next time of
Yeah.
politics.
To the library.
Go take your guys' time. It'll just give us time to, on our end, figure out these bracelets and build a dragon carrier. So
Once upon in an ancient library.
Oh, I didn't know that, but I guess I haven't really watched though. Yeah.
As you
So
guys depart for the city, we're calling the session there.
I was gonna say it's getting pretty late.
Yeah, and that's
Yeah.
I didn't even
Not
do
as bad.
anything for like 2 hours. It's pretty nice.
That's crazy.
Well, that's what
it's-
happens when you build like a political session.
Yeah,
idea.
it's
Like,
I mean, I
gonna be
don't
so
mind
It was
it.
the moment when I
it is
said-
slower, but it's just,
when I like
yeah.
asked
Yeah.
Ellie the question and I said GM and he was just like, yeah, I got no response from a solid
Yeah.
30 seconds.
I did. I
Ellie,
did
Ellie.
say something. It's hard to talk with a lot of people talking too.
I think sometimes your mic doesn't pick up because there was a thing I
That
asked you.
too.
Yeah. No, it's just like, yeah, we have like the political thing going on. Then half of us we're also half of us are afraid to go into the city anyway because we have a dragon to worry about. And we definitely don't want to do that.
Just
And then
go with the
Clover's also
dragon.
like super wanted. So
No,
it's like we
we
have
won't,
all these
Chloe.
reasons to not go into the city, but at the same time we have to because Ergos. So it's like we're navigating
And
around.
I'm also just excited to give you guys a chance to go attend to some business in the city, and I think it wasn't a bad idea to do a shift change.
Yeah, this is fine. That's fine. I mean,
Hey,
it's
Ellie, I have
it's interesting
two
listening to all the
questions.
stories, regardless. Anyway,
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
Well, I have 3 questions.
I'm so excited for you to meet your dad.
Question 1, who is the guy with the scythe?
Can't tell you.
Is he the god of death?
Oh.
Oh,
I
I was
can't
like
tell you.
this
sworn
guy
to secrecy.
wasn't this
15
one of?
times over by Ellie.
Wait, Ellie, do
Oh,
I
that
know?
guy.
Am I allowed to say?
Who do you think that is?
I
Go
thought it
ahead,
was.
you
I thought
can
it was one of
theorize.
Wolf's characters.
No, this
Am I
one
way
to the
off?
bottom left is Wolf character.
No, he had multiple though.
No,
Wait, is the
that
dealer
wasn't-
that-
That'll be
guy
the
on
day
the-
when he looks that cool.
Is the
Damn!
dealer?
I'm telling Wolf you said
This
that.
is the dealer. The dealer is above
The
Wolf's
dealer?
character.
Oh, the dealer summoning skeletons. Love that. Cool.
Do that.
And then who's this guy with the red flame sword? Is he a
It's
god?
the Dragon Rider, which you haven't encountered yet.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, then why is he on the board if we haven't seen him?
Who's the gladiator?
Because he looks cool.
Wow. Okay.
Well, didn't we
Uh,
see a glimpse of him when he got on the mechanical
Very
wheel?
important. Yeah, that would be the Dragon Rider that boarded
Yeah.
the dragon when shit went south.
Oh,
The
oh, that
Gladiator
guy.
is
Okay.
a very important
Oh.
bounty hunter that will
Oh, we
run
did
your
encounter
fade.
him.
But-
Very good.
Bet.
Won't they always-
20v20, baby.
I got to
Yeah, with
order.
the scythe guy-
That look. That's like a 20v30 on that. That dude look like he got 30 strength. That ain't gonna hold
With the
just-
scythe
just
guy,
like a
Ellie
level 18.
practically fucking said, he's got like a gun to my head, and he was like, don't fucking say shit. Don't you dare say anything to anybody. So I'm kind of happy it came out, and that was the first guy you brought up.
I just want to see what so this is if I attack with a quarterstaff. Okay, yeah, it's +5, and even to actually hit, it's +5 +2. So I have like a +7 to my attack roll, and then the +5. Like the quarterstaff actually isn't even a bad option for me if I really have to just bonk somebody on the head. Yeah, we have the same +5 +2. That's so funny.
What do
You have like a proper weapon though. It's probably gonna do more damage though. Because I don't think the quarterstaff does anywhere near as much as the
one's the
longsword.
strength modifier, and one's gonna be the weapon modifier.
Yeah, I think one's proficiency, one's strength, right?
There you go. Yeah, the proficiency is probably +2 if he's proficient in the.
Yeah. Let me I'm gonna wrap up my stream here, and then I'll mute briefly,
Yeah,
but.
Close Foundry.
Yeah, and I'll close Foundry so we don't leak your IP address. But yeah, really
Ellie,
good session.
Can you update my picture? My portrait picture?
Yeah, I'll do it in a second.
I'll BRB real quick. All right. Yeah. That concludes this week's D&D session. It's very slow going. I know it's probably not like the most entertaining, and I know these don't get a lot of views, but they're chill to do. They're fun to just relax and role play and whatever. So I hope the people who are here enjoy that. Hopefully we'll get into more combat oriented things soon enough. I'm very curious to see where this goes with, like, we have a baby dragon. What the hell are we supposed to do with a baby freaking dragon? Like, I have no clue where this is going, what Ellie, our DM, has planned. But it is interesting and fun to just kind of like role play it out and see where this is going. So there's a lot of things going on, and we take our time with it. So again, sorry if it's a little slow going. I know it's probably not everyone's cup of tea, but I did want to stream this whole campaign. And it's late enough when it's usually at a time where like I don't stream. So I think like most of my normal audience wouldn't really typically see this, because I never stream this late unless it's a D&D night, so. But yeah, I think we'll wrap it up there and end the night here. I'm really hungry. I'm gonna go get some food, and let me close down Foundry so I don't leak Ellie's IP address there. And I can see if there's somebody to raid really, really, really quick here. I'll just throw somebody. Yeah, you know what? Hey, one of my friends is streaming right now, actually. We'll go give them a small raid. How about that? All right. That said, I will catch you guys. I want to say over the weekend at some point. I have a lot of work we're doing. We're really buckling down. We have Arlcraft Jagora coming out, the next big update. So I'm focused on that. I'm focused on another sort of big personal project I can't reveal yet either. So a lot of my time has been focused on that. But yeah, I will hopefully I want to get back into like streaming more consistently. I do. There's so much going on, especially with like when 2.10, when we start to pick up after we get Jagora, we'll focus on like 2.10 mostly, and hopefully get some more Arlcraft dev streams going. So, but anyway, that is it from me. So I will catch you guys later. I'm gonna explode now, and yeah, have a good night, everybody. All right, peace out.
A time?
It is. No pulse.
Shavaxi, hi.
Fuck off, Reaper, for fuck's sake.
Hey, I got Blade.